would rather have Hurts over Mahomes.
But here's
So
my
is that
point
an
about
improvement
Jonathan
from my
Taylor.
first round last year?
Yes.
I don't know if Jonathan Taylor is going to be healthy. I know Saquon Barkley's not going to be healthy. I'm still not bought Jahmyr Gibbs being a big guy because of the fact that
Kyron is miles better than ETN.
Who?
Kyron Williams?
Kyron Williams, yes, I can agree with that.
They announced he's returning punts today, though.
But
W.
I have to restart
Extra points.
This team name, but Ryan Lineker, you're on the clock.
This is hard because I don't want to make the wrong pick in round 1, but I also want to make I also want to get an impact player. Just something I can choose. I was thinking quarterbacks. I was thinking early stage. I was thinking Lamar Jackson, but then I realized they have Derrick Henry, so he won't be running the ball as much. I look at running backs. Running backs. I mean, I could go Isaiah Pacheco. I could go Saquon. Saquon wouldn't be that bad, but I feel Philly has a bunch of weapons. And then in terms of wide receiver, I'm not really looking at AJ Brown or Garrett Wilson. I'm looking over at the rookie over in Arizona. I think Marvin Harrison honestly looks like a stud. So I'm on the fence with those, honestly, those two positions. I'm gonna go Marvin Harrison here just because of the later buy. I also think, I think he's gonna pop off this year. Kyler finally has a target. So yeah, round 1, I'll take Marvin Harrison.
I'm intrigued by the young pick when AJ Brown's still on the board, but I could see the potential of him being the future of the NFL. Drew, I don't know if you have the capability of drafting fast, but you are on the clock.
Yep, I got my pick, and you just named them. I think a solid talent, and he's one of the top 5 wide receivers from last year, and he's got a tush push throwing to him. So I'm gonna take AJ Brown with my pick. Let me make sure I picked the right player. I think I did. We'll see. No, it didn't work. 1 second. Tap.
So as we head to Eddie on the board, the irony of this, by the way, which I never even realized, you finished last year, you draft second to last, and the guy who won the championship last year drafts last. So how are you going to approach this season?
Okay, let me just say a couple things here. I have had the most miserable luck in this league. Everybody knows 2 years ago, I had a 91% chance going into Monday Night Football to get the 2 seed, and I missed the playoffs. Then, last year, I finished in dead last. And the last place game, my players finally get healthy, and I get absolutely boat raced by Brett. I lose by 90. So, I need to just have a mental reset. I felt like everything I did was right, but clearly it wasn't. So I'm looking at this draft board right now, and there's a couple of really questionable players that I see on here. Jonathan Taylor, I have the same concerns as Tim did. Saquon, I've been saying this whole time. I never thought he was that good of a running back. In my opinion, he's a downgrade from DeAndre Swift in that Eagles system. And Puka Nacua had a great first year. I haven't seen enough to be really confident. So I've got to go with the 4th man right here. Garrett Wilson. Aaron Rodgers is going to throw him the ball. He still got numbers with Tim Boyle throwing him the football last year, and Zach Wilson. So I'm going to try to start things up with a bang. Maybe a little bit of a risk pick, but whatever. Garrett Wilson, welcome to the fact of the matter.
I love the pick.
Now it's our defending champion, T-Glass and Eddie. I just sent you what our next round is going to be. So this is going to be electric. Go ahead, T-Glass.
I'm a little shocked Jonathan Taylor and Saquon Barkley are still here. I thought I was going to have to go down the board more for running back, but since they're both here, I'm going to take the running back that is going from the least yards before contact. He actually averaged negative yards before contact last year to a system that had the most yards before contact last year with DeAndre Swift. And I'm going to take Saquon Barkley.
All right. That's a weird mix of picks, I feel like, in the first round. Again, I think Saquon's going to put up numbers. I'm concerned about his health, but the Eagles system, at least, is going to be, I think, beneficial to him. But that's the only normal round. If you've never watched the Sports Beat Gimmick Draft and you're tuning in live, every round after this has some sort of a twist, and we are moving into round 2 and our first gimmick, Tim. So why don't you take it away?
Yeah, this is going to be historic because this gimmick's been on the list for 2 years, and we've never gotten it. So, needless to say, in this second round, everybody will be drafting a defense that finished greater than 16th in fantasy last season. So,
Now drafting the defense in the second round is acceptable.
I know.
Yeah.
You are a trendsetter.
You pick first in the round, so you get the best choice of everybody.
Wonderful. This is a complete advantage here. I get the best defense, and then I have the last pick for the next round again.
Get nerfed.
Hey, by the way, you do got a reroll. Is it worth using now, though? I don't know.
I don't
Use
think
it.
so, because
Use it.
I think everyone's going to be taking a defense here. I'm going to be the only one without a defense. I might as well just take one. Be in line with everyone else. And I'm going to take the Jets defense because they have a late bye, and I really like them.
And by the way we are deciding the top 16 for last season is based on the total fantasy points from last year. So that makes it easier for you guys to look at.
All right, so I'm on the board next. I'm kind of surprised that the defense that I think is the best defense was not taken there by T-Glass. I know they're ranked 4th right here, but they were certainly a top 16 defense last year, and they have the most weapons of any defense, in my opinion, and they just made it to the Super Bowl. So I'm going to go with San Francisco's defense. I think a safe pick.
All right,
They did
Chris.
lose some pieces.
All right. Mason confirming. Is the Steelers defense top 16? I assume it is.
Yes.
All right. So I see Browns are projected 1. Cowboys were 2s, correct?
Yes.
But they
You
did
guys
lose a
gotta
key
let me have the
piece.
Browns again.
All right. I'm going to choose the Cowboys. America's team. Give me a second. I think I got
So-
him.
You're now on the clock.
Well, Drew made that easy. I'm gonna take the Browns.
Sorry, Trapper.
I got no explanation. They're just good defense. Same as last year. Maybe even better.
Well, I'm going to go by the next one in order. And to be honest with you, they led the league in sacks last season. Their secondary, in my opinion, got better this offseason. I'm going with the Baltimore Ravens defense. I think they're a big improvement for what could be a top fantasy defense this season. Oh, now it'll be Hades making his first pick. He doesn't need the board. He's on Zoe's account. I will just make the pick for him.
But this is for Raheel, correct?
Yes, but for Raheel. So
Yes,
I will
so
be
this
making
is-
the pick.
This is Raheel's second round pick. Again, for people who are tuning in, so Zoe and Raheel, Zoe's off in Copenhagen. Raheel is off doing TV tryouts. So Mendez is filling in for them both. And Riley, who knows nothing about football, is filling in for Tristan. And if Tropper has to dip at some point, we will have ChatGPT making the rest of his selections. So that's how it will work. Mendez, go ahead with Raheel's pick.
Well, I've never done this before, so I'm looking at these defenses like it really matters.
Hey, defense wins championships.
They can.
Now, reminder, Raheel was a playoff team the first season, had arguably the best team outside of Bellows, and did not play in the league last season because he missed the draft, and we were not doing the double boot to him. So, this is a big pick for him because I know he wants to be in the championship badly this year.
Well, I know that the Bills still have some good players, so I would just say pick the Bills for him.
All right, the Buffalo Bills defense. And that's going to put Tropper on the board. Sorry, I count this one. I've tried everything, but
This is tough because I'm still a newbie when it comes to being back in the NFL. And my grad program is sport management, so I'm going to take a lot of crap if I do not do well.
Washed.
Hey, it could be like me. It's all right.
That was you last year.
It's true.
That is true. So a little improvement, like I said, but way more expectation on me this time. You know what? I'm just gonna go with. You know what? I'm gonna go with the Dolphins.
all right, Brett, you're on the clock.
Damn. Excuse me, this pick is harder than I thought it would be. I'm between taking the safe pick, or what I deem as a safe pick, I guess, in the Steelers. I mean, they're returning most of their players. They have a top edge rushing duo in Alex Highsmith and TJ Watt. But I'm also tempted to take a risk because Tropper inspired me last year. He did a lot of things that people thought were questionable, and he ended up in the playoffs. And this is a gimmick league. And you know what? I think in the spirit of the gimmick league and the sake of a live stream, we need to do things that we might otherwise not do. I think the Texans are a team on the rise. They're ranked one of the lower defenses on here, but they made some offseason acquisitions that have me optimistic. And in terms of points last year, they were ranked 15, so they just made it. I'm going to draft Houston's defense here.
I like that pick. That is a risky yet, I think, under the radar pick.
All right, Hoffman, you're on the clock.
Yeah, screw all like the not being safe stuff. I think Pittsburgh is pretty obviously the one to go with there.
All right, Riley, you're on the clock now.
All right,
let
me give you the visual aid. Visual aid.
I will need the
go.
visual aid.
There you go.
The Chiefs are the highest scoring defense from last season still available.
Do bye weeks matter? Like at all?
I know.
Well, if they're on bye, they don't
It won't
play.
matter to you. The rule is that we will allow people to flip without the risk of losing their players on bye weeks or if they are injured, which we'll get more into later. However, it matters, but it doesn't matter. There's top 16 defenses that are going now, pretty much. And you may never have a chance to get them again.
Mm-hmm.
Now I got a question, Tim.
Yes, sir.
Does that change? So let's say, is it top 16 as of right now?
It's top 16 from last season in general.
Please.
Okay, but since the Steelers are taken, does someone else get put into the top 16?
No.
Okay.
I
Snack. I have no insight.
I want to go with the Chiefs, but they have the reason why I ask is they have the same bye week as the Jefferson pick. But if it doesn't matter, I guess that's what I would go with is the Chiefs.
So let me cycle to it. The Kansas City Chiefs are going to Love Island. And now it'll be Bellows on the clock once I resume it. And there we go.
I see my Giants there. I really want to take the Giants just because my name in the league is Giant Dumb.
I was going to ask you that. I'm like, the Giants are there, man.
I mean, we actually have a good defense. That's the thing. Like, we added Brian Burns, and the rest of the unit is actually kind of good. But our offense is just so bad that, it makes the defense worse. I think I'm going to, you know what? I'm just going to do it. Why not? I'm gonna pick the Giants.
You know what's insane? the Giants apparently forced 18 interceptions last season, yet I don't remember forcing a single interception to like week 7 or 8 of the season. So we had a really good back half of the season last year.
Yeah. But they're
Freaking
offense is so
shoot.
bad.
Well,
So Vinny, who are you gonna draft? You only got 5 options.
so I only have 5 options.
Yes, the 5
Oh,
options
crud.
available. The 5
So
options.
you're telling me?
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no, tell me the options because I had an idea.
The 5 options available are the Raiders, the Saints, the Colts, the Vikings, or the Patriots.
The Raiders? Are you
From last season, yes.
dang? So Raiders, Colts, Saints,
Vikings or Patriots.
Vikings, or Patriots?
Patriots.
Well,
I'm surprised Patriots are there.
they always have had a good defense, but I was praying to God that the Packers were in the top 16 because, honest to God, they're a bold defense and a young defense.
Believe it or
But-
not, the Packers were towards the bottom middle.
Wow.
Another like there's some good defenses. Like even I'll give the Bears credit. The Bears have one of the better defenses in the league, and they
Yeah.
are not the top 16.
Well, out of those, I'm going to be taking the Raiders defense. They weren't awful last season, and I think with the addition of Christian Wilkins, I think they can still produce the same, if not more, with Max Crosby and Christian Wilkins on the line.
I say the big thing with defenses, sacks. Sacks produce points, turnovers produce points. But their big thing was sacks last season. So, Hades, you're back picking. This time you're picking for Zoe. You've got 4 options: Saints, Colts, Vikings, or Patriots.
Well, I kind of have my mind up made already. I usually like picking defenses where their offense is not on the field the whole time. And I feel like the best defense remaining with the best offense is probably the Colts. So I'm going to pick the Colts for Zoe.
So, Alex, you'll get to start off next round as well, but you've got 3 options. I feel like there's only really one good option, but I don't know. That's just me.
Yeah, their offense is absolutely terrible, but actually no, I'm changing my mind. It may not be the one good defense that you're thinking of, but Brian Flores is such a blitz psycho that I feel like they're just going to get a bunch of sacks. I'm taking the Vikings defense.
I mean, it also seems like he's a psycho in some other ways, given what
Well-
Tua's been saying. But all right.
He doesn't coach my fantasy team, so that's okay with me.
I apologize. Just give me a moment. Because I am a little bit behind that I'm spinning right now. And okay.
All right, second
So
gimmick.
I'm gonna say it now because I didn't have time to send it to Eddie. This round was roll number 35. Pick a player from either the same college you attended or from your favorite college football program that you support.
Now this one suddenly gets really tough because the cop out last year when this one came up was there had not been a defense round yet. And, chances are you're probably going to find someone who's on a defense, but everybody's picked their defenses and nobody's going to want a second defense unless they're in a tough spot. So
I think I got the easiest break here.
yes, you did. Alec got very lucky. I don't know about everybody else, especially me, because I don't know what other Rutgers people I'm going to get, but we'll see.
I don't
You
know
could
any
always
other
take,
Russians.
you could take either Gus Edwards or Bo Melton. Not Michael Burton this year because he just got cut today.
Yeah, and how many Rutgers people are here? Alex C, count it. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to be the fourth
yeah.
one that's picking, and those are the 3. So,
But you know what? It's very easy for me. I got very lucky. Pacheco on the carry. Isaiah Pacheco is my 3rd round pick.
So jealous of you, Alec. A great pick.
It's
So-
my pick, correct?
We're on the clock, and we're gonna base it off of this to make it easier. Zoe currently goes to Northwestern, so good luck. You're gonna have to find a player for Northwestern.
you should have had it be that he has to pick someone from whatever Danish school she's currently studying at that's connected.
Oh, I
to
don't even know
Broadway.
what it is.
Copenhagen University. All right, it's Northwestern, so
I'm looking online. I see nothing. Or nobody I know.
I am so screwed.
I
I don't
don't
know
see
what I'm
anything.
gonna do.
Yeah, Eddie, you're kind of done.
To go to a college that has a player. So I'm kind of stuck where, my favorite college football team, but last year I would have said, hey, getting some guys are really, really good. What is drafting Michael Thomas in 2024? Not
He's
good.
on a team. I'm gonna have to pick Michael Burton.
Well, it's not true. You could pick your favorite team. Oh, it's Rutgers still. So
Yeah.
You should draft Mohamed Sanu.
I gotta do some research.
I have not found a current NFL player from Northwestern. Could I just go ahead and pick from my favorite college I support?
I found one. I found one from
Northwestern be
Northwestern.
producing offensive linemen.
Yeah, I found one draftable player from Northwestern.
Really?
Yeah, although he's not currently on a team. I believe he got cut. Evan Hull, a running back, was drafted last year out of Northwestern in the 5th round.
Well, if he's a listed player, that's who
He's
she's
not a
getting,
Colts
unfortunately.
I think he got cut.
today.
Yes, actually, today.
Damn.
Hold on. Found a
Oh,
better
they
website.
waived him. Damn. I actually liked him.
Of all the NFL players from Northwestern, they're all on defense except one, who's a guard.
Gotta take
So
the
I don't know
defense.
who.
Evan Hull.
Actually, I found
running back.
one. Yeah, I found one who actually is on a team. You can either get Evan Hull or Justin Jackson.
I don't even
Although I
know.
don't-
So this is going to be interesting when we get to your pick, Riley, because I actually don't know what school Tristan goes to.
App State, Appalachian State.
Okay, so that's what you have to start looking for, NFL players from App State, because I don't know what his favorite college football team is.
Well,
And this was very last second on his end. There we go.
Justin
I'm
Jackson being the only player on an NFL team. I guess I will draft Justin Jackson. This is a horrible pick.
But he was a good player.
A little
Yeah, I mean,
update for me. We have went green the whole way.
Nice. So let me know once he's drafted. I think it's safe to say, though, we know that Justin Jackson will be the first player Zoe drops whenever that bye week comes by. But wait, he's cut, right?
according
he's on
to
Detroit.
Yeah, but Tim,
No,
this,
hold on, he
this
got
is
cut?
the rule.
No,
Yeah,
maybe. But we can make it because we don't want players that period aren't going to play. If they're not on a team, then Hades,
That's why
what's
I'll
your favorite
suggest
college football team?
Oregon State.
Draft an Oregon State player then, because
Easy.
listen, I last year it was great. I got stuck with Michael Burton, waiting for him to cut, but at least he was on an NFL roster. We can't
Oh
have.
wait, I have an update on. I have an update on Justin Jackson. He retired during the preseason last year.
Yeah, he has been
Oh,
22. So
oh, it wasn't even a.
Well, the best known player from Oregon State is Brandon Cooks. So
There
that'll be
you
the
go,
best player I can pick.
Brandon. There you go. So he's got a number 2 receiver in Dallas.
Well.
This rule's gonna screw me. All right, Vinny, go ahead.
Well, I got lucky here because this guy here on the Fighting Irish from 2019 to 2021 had a fantastic rookie season, and it so bees it that I do be a Fighting Irish football fan. So Kyron Williams will be on the team, and my running back group is set.
Bellows, you're on the clock.
Okay, so I'm in a bit of an interesting spot because I go to TCN. It's a D3 school, so I can't draft anyone from my school. but I do have a connection to Florida because my aunt went there and my grandpa also went there. So, like in my family, we've moved to Florida pretty much throughout my life. So, is it okay if I take someone from Florida?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay. That kind of leaves me with two choices. I can either take Anthony Richardson or Kyle Pitts. Kyle Pitts has had kind of his chance. I mean, I know he's a new offense. It's a tough choice, but with Anthony Richardson, I get at least a solid quarterback. And I don't know what the next few gimmicks are going to be. So I'm going to take Anthony Richardson here.
All right. So you're on the clock, Riley.
Oh boy.
Have you found somebody from App State?
I have found one person. Darrington Evans.
Is he actually on a team?
He was last year.
He's a streamer now, isn't he?
Okay.
I don't.
Hold on.
That's not a good
Let's
start.
select it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty
He
sure
is
he
on the
streams on
Bills.
TikTok.
He's apparently on the Bills.
That's the only one that matches
Oh
up that
wait,
wasn't.
but he's on the
Practice squad.
Hold on. He's
He's
on
on
the
IR.
IR. He's on the
Okay,
IR.
but that's
Oh,
the
he's
only
on
one.
IR.
That's the
Oh,
only
he'll
one
come
I
back
can
in
find.
October.
All right, so we'll do the alternative. What we had for Hades. What's your favorite college team?
I don't have a favorite college team. I don't care for college
Okay.
football.
Riley, what state are you from?
Illinois.
Illinois. Give me a
say U
player
of
from
I.
Illinois.
Not. I don't know anybody from. I don't know anybody from U of I.
Jerjon Newton, but he plays defensive line, so that doesn't work.
Let me see. Illinois players in NFL. This is what Google is for, folks.
Chase Brown. That's solid.
Oh,
Yep,
Chase Brown.
Chase Brown. Go Chase
Yeah,
Brown.
then we'll go with him.
Oh wait, I have to draft it for
Tommy
you.
DeVito.
Sorry, I forgot about that. So Chase
Oh,
Brown.
Tommy DeVito? Tommy DeVito went to Illinois?
He
No, he
did.
went to Syracuse.
He started it.
No.
He started at Illinois, then
Bang.
went
Oh,
to
he started in
Syracuse.
Illinois. That's a good point. I didn't even think about considering that.
Wait,
Because then
God.
technically I
Riley,
could draft Burrow if I really wanted to this round.
Right. Oh, Riley, you live in Illinois?
No, I live in Illinois, but I didn't
Okay,
go
yeah,
there.
yeah. Have you had Portillo's? Please tell me you've had Portillo's. I will
I
go on a
don't-
rant.
I have not because I don't live near
Hoffman, you're on the
Chicago.
clock.
Yeah, so I go to Ferrum
I-
College, F's up, D3 school,
Killing
haven't
me.
been in NFL since probably 95. So that leaves me with Tech. I'm currently between Tyrod Taylor and Khalil Herbert. So Tyrod probably won't play. Maybe Khalil can get traded to a team and maybe be like their backup running back. That's kind of my only other option. So I guess I'm going Khalil Herbert in the third round.
Could have
All
proven
right.
Rodgers' downfall.
All right, Tropper.
So
Now, Tropper, you do
Wait,
have
hold-
two options now.
I'm
I
on
don't
the
know
clock,
if there's any
buddy. I'm on
Columbia
the clock.
players in the
Hold
NFL. I'd
Yeah,
love
yeah.
if you just took someone from Columbia.
Well, I tried looking, and I don't think there's anyone from Columbia.
Bo-
Uh,
boys,
Oh,
I'm on
I'm
the
sorry.
clock.
Hold on. I'm
Boys,
sorry.
I'm on the
Brett is
clock.
on the clock. I apologize.
Yeah.
You're right.
No, you're good. You're good. So, unfortunately, I couldn't get Pacheco, but at least Edwards is a flex play. So we'll take Gus Edwards. Anyway, back
Now,
to Tropper.
Tropper, you're on the clock.
Now, Tropper, I'm going to give you a word of advice here. A second defense is always beneficial.
you just want Bill Melton.
I don't want Bo Melton. I'm just saying there's other ways you can go about this.
It's
I
a
need
shame you
one-
can't draft Kyle Monunga now, couldn't you? You wish you could.
I
really
wish.
wish I could. You know what, Eddie? If you could find me a good enough defense that has a Columbia player on the roster, I'm open to listening.
Yeah, I looked. I don't think a Columbia player has played in the NFL since 2018.
Well, that's a
Exactly.
problem. Okay.
Okay, Bo Melton, it is. Let me find him.
So, Eddie, you're off to a great start. Back-to-back defense. Now play.
I don't know what I'm going to do because I
Hades,
know
by
that-
the way, you are going to be looking for a Syracuse player because you're going to be picking for Raheel up next.
Thank you.
could be Tommy DeVito.
Hold on, my phone's really slow because I'm using my hotspot for the computer for the Zoom meetings, so my phone's barely working.
I mean, don't tell me Columbia doesn't have internet.
Well, my apartment does not. They make us buy it separately, and I moved in 3 days ago.
Wait, you're in Colombia right now? No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Well, I'm at the university in New York City.
I know.
Just making sure. Well, I'm making
I
sure
was
for all the
making a
viewers.
dad joke.
For all the viewers out there.
It was not funny. I apologize.
I thought it was funny.
It was
Thank
very,
you.
it was very comical.
My phone's too slow to even get the.
All right, then Tim, you might have to force the pick to be proper.
Okay, I got it. So it's Bo Melton, correct?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
unless you want to give him someone else, I'd be open to that too.
Yeah, give him best available.
Bo Melton.
Thank you.
I might as well stay paused because I'll have to be drafting for Raheel. So, have you found somebody from Syracuse that's worthy?
No, because none of them play anymore.
Tommy
Tommy
DeVito
DeVito.
play.
Tommy
He
DeVito
may
very
play
much
this
plays.
year.
Mm-hmm.
He did not even pop up for me.
He will. You got to scroll down. You'll find him.
Well, he also went to Illinois at one point.
Tommy DeVito is indeed the option here.
The only player that I see on offense is Sean Tucker.
Isn't he on a team?
He
I could
might be.
wrong.
He's in the Bucks, I think.
Did Tommy
Did he get
DeVito get
cut?
cut?
I
No,
don't
he did
think
not.
so.
The Giants kept all three QBs, unless DeVito may get cut if they trade for Jameis Winston.
Scroll down and leave past lock.
You're delusional, Timmy.
I'm not. No, I'm saying that the Giants are considering because they announced that the Browns are keeping whoever
him
they
up.
had the backup battle, so they're trading Jameis Winston. Whatever.
Yes, Tommy DeVito is on here, so that's
gonna look him
the
up.
pick.
I did not see him
Wait,
still.
the Browns are keeping DTR and trading Jameis?
Yeah. Yes.
I think they're going to keep Jameis at QB3. If they trade anybody, it'll be Huntley, who has no value.
Oh, they have Huntley too. Holy Christ.
At that point, they need to get rid of Deshaun.
Yeah,
All
they
right,
do.
So
They have
once
three better
Mendez can
quarterbacks.
locate Tommy DeVito, that is the pick, and then we'll go on to the next one.
Three
I could
better
just.
people.
I have to
Or
make the
Tim
pick
can
for
just do it. Okay.
That's right. I got it. I
Sure,
can't believe
Tommy, I guess.
DeVito is going to be on Raheel's roster. I can't believe it.
Christmas morning when he opens up his phone and sees that Tommy DeVito is his quarterback.
So I am on the clock now, and as everybody knows, I'm an Ohio State fan, and I like to shit on a lot at certain positions. But here's the deal, okay? This is very difficult for me.
Justin
Because
Fields.
when you think about it, fuck Justin Fields.
Wow.
That was hateful.
I've got two options. I can go with somebody who I think is going to be an MVP caliber quarterback this year, CJ Stroud, or I can get my wide receiver one out of the way now and get Chris Olave. And the way I look at it, I don't know how this draft is going to go, right? So I feel like I can get the quarterback later. I don't feel like I can get the receiver later. So I'm going to take Chris Olave now for our team.
All right. Who is next here? Is this
Minnesota on the clock.
Miniker? All right.
Well, I'm on the clock. I don't really watch college football. I don't have a favorite team, but I do play college NCAA CFB 25. So I will use my team
Coastal
from
Carolina.
Dynasty on there. I'm gonna go with Coastal. I only found two players, right? Isaiah Likely and Josh Norman. I'm not sure Josh Norman's in the league, and I'm not taking another defense. I'm gonna take a tight end too. I mean, maybe if Mark Andrews gets hurt, but I doubt it. Isaiah Likely is still solid. So, yeah, Isaiah Likely at round 3.
All right, Drew. So what Georgia Bulldog are you going to draft here?
So I already have him queued. Never mind, it didn't work. You know, he's a dog, literally. He was really, really good last year in a system where I don't feel like he was appreciated that well. I mean, he made a bunch of good catches, but I'm gonna take George Pickens here. I think that's his name, right? I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yes,
Okay.
that isn't that is his name.
I see G. It could be like Gerald or something. That'd be a funny name.
So that moves things over. Eddie, you're on the clock.
All right. So here's my conundrum. Obviously, there are 3 offensive Rutgers players in the NFL. There was a 4th, Jaquay Jackson, who had a touchdown in a preseason game, and he's on IR, so he's thrown out of the mix. Now, I do have an alternative because there was another football team that I used to root for, and you can ask people, and they will vouch for it. Back in the young Eddie days, I was a Florida State fan.
But
So
you're not doomed to a second defense for Rutgers. There are other Rutgers offensive players in the league.
yeah, but none of them like play.
Okay.
There's one.
I had to take Tom Realito.
Actually, there's two that are on the fantasy draft. There's Travis Vokalek and Raheem Blackshear.
Hey, Raheem Blackshear got some meaningful snaps last year, man.
Let me think here. All right. Where how let me find Raheem Blackshear. How far down do I even have to go? Tim, you're gonna have to pause this draft.
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, Hokie legend Raheem Blackshear. I actually forgot he went to Tech. I should have been
He's projected 14 points the whole season.
Go.
Now my other option was if I did say, you know what, go back to my FSU roots as a Florida State fan. I don't know what I should do. I think I should
Cop
just
out
play for
alert.
it. I'm not going to cop out. If I get last again, so be it. Raheem Blackshear, welcome to Fact of the Matter.
He doesn't want to drink mayo again.
Well, that's probably what's going to happen. All right.
Where's your progress on that, by the way?
It's going pretty
Yeah,
well.
I was gonna say.
It's going pretty well.
All right, Eddie, as I said to you, the next round.
Chunky. All right.
That is disgusting.
As a Purdue fan, I got a lot of good options here. Aiden O'Connell, David Bell, Rondale Moore, Goats.
What about
but I think
Tracy?
Tyrone Tracy, absolute monster, honestly, if he can get healthy this season. But I think there's really only one option here, and that's going to be Raheem Mostert. He went to Purdue a long ass time ago, but he scored like 20 touchdowns last year, so maybe we'll get some running back action out of him before his legs fall off.
So that is the 3rd round. Now we're on to what is gimmick number 50 on our list, and the 4th or 3rd gimmick of the draft. It's the not really best available round. Whatever round it is, which in this case it is the 4th round, you must draft a player that is selected at that particular number in your position. So, for example, if you draft a quarterback this round, they are the current 4th ranked quarterback. And it works the same way for running back, receiver, kicker, so on, defense, whatever it may be. You are going to be drafting the 4th ranked player in this round.
So it's the best available for each position. You can take the 4th best available when it's up to you. So T-Glass, you're up to get us started.
Okay, so it looks like my options are Stroud, Rashad White, Mike Evans, or Trey McBride. I assume we can't take 4th flex, or is that a position?
Hey, it's a gimmick draft for a reason.
Yes, it is a fantasy.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so then Devontae Adams is also an option here. I think I like Mike Evans more than Devontae Adams. We have 2 running backs already. Trey McBride is interesting. I'm not going to go quarterback because I don't think Stroud is going to be a top 5 quarterback this year. Maybe top 10 fantasy-wise. And I think Mike Evans is just a machine. He has had 1,000 yards every single season of his 10-year career. So we'll take Mr. Consistency.
All right, so let
Eddie,
me
you're on the clock. I'm sorry.
Yes. Okay. I'm happy. This is a good makeup option here because of what went on before this. So let me assess my options here, and this ticking is really annoying. All right. So I've got CJ Stroud potentially, Rashad White, Drake London, no way. Fourth
it.
best available is still Devontae Adams.
Or
Now
you could go with another defense. I mean, it never hurts. Detroit Lions and Jake Elliott. I mean, you could draft your own kicker.
I feel like there's going to be opportunities where I'm backed into a kicker at some point. Okay, here's my thoughts. Like, I had issues in my first year because I waited too long to draft a quarterback, and I ended up with Derek Carr and Sam Howell before he was a starter. But I also worry about the running back position because there's just not a lot there. I don't think Rashad White is great, but I want to just make sure I have a number one running back and a number one receiver, and I already have a number one receiver. So I'm going to go with Rashad White here just so I know that I at least have a good running back on my roster.
All right, Drew, that moves it to you.
All right, that makes my life pretty easy. I was hoping that that Eddie would take either, Devontae Adams or, somebody who was 4th ranked overall so I could get Nico Collins because I really felt like he's due for a good season. I feel like, was it him or Tank Dell who got injured last season? I can't really
They
remember.
both did, but
No.
Tank was out like half the year.
Yeah,
You
so
can't take Nico Collins.
I'm gonna take yeah, I know. I was hoping that he took Drake London
Oh,
and I could
okay,
take
okay.
Nico, but I'm gonna take Devontae Adams. He's a beast, and no matter the system he's in, top 5 wide receiver. Hope he stays, injury free. Oh shit, I'm in the wall.
You're on the clock, and your pick really decides what I do here.
I'm just looking at the I got a minute 35, so give me one
Oh,
second.
you have more time than that. Don't worry.
Oh, okay. Give me 1 second. I gotta look at someone's roster.
I'll tell you right now, I am personally conflicted because there's 2 ways I can go with mine.
Okay.
I'm also conflicted. There's a lot of options in this round.
And this is the thing. You don't know where you're going to draft later because what somebody else's decision prior to you can completely change your draft plan looking forward. So
All right.
that's what this round chaotic.
I'm gonna take Drake London. No, sorry, I can't take Drake London. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. Okay.
Keeper wise,
Hey, you
one
can
second
take
again.
Nico Collins now.
or Michael Vick.
I think Tank Dell's gonna be better.
And don't forget they got Diggs now too.
They
So
do have
they got
Diggs.
They
three.
do have
Like,
Diggs.
Nico Collins was a great story last season. That's a big reason why I avoided drafting him in a lot of fantasy leagues this year. I feel Stephon Diggs, is undeniable.
Can I
That
get a pause real
receiving-
quick,
it-
Timmy? I won't
It's
use
kind of,
all
in
the
my
time
eyes,
up.
it's kind of like the Eagles. They've got, these 2 superstars. I don't remember who their third is, but in my opinion, the most stacked wide receiver group currently is going to be the Texans. They just have so much depth.
All right. I'm not gonna go running back here because I don't like Alvin Kamara. I'm gonna go over to the flex position. I'm gonna take Michael Pittman. I think if Anthony Richardson stays healthy, I think he'll have a good year. If Anthony Richardson gets hurt, I think Joe Flacco can still sling it. So I still think drafting Michael Pittman here is a decent option. Then yeah.
So I've got a conundrum here. Okay. My first 2 players I've drafted, Travis Etienne and Chris Olave. They both have bye weeks on week 12. If I base on the flex, I draft Drake London. He also has a bye week at 12. And more than I love Malik Neighbors, I can't draft Malik Neighbors when there's other very, very good receivers on the board. So I think I talked about it last round, right? I was having fantasies about this guy. I think he's going to be this year's MVP favorite. I'm going to get CJ Stroud now to start off the quarterback brigade as QB1 for this team. So, Hades, you're on the clock with Raheel.
Well, looking at his team, I don't think he would want Malik. Trey McBride is not bad.
Say Joe Burrow is the option at quarterback at the moment. Alvin Kamara, as you mentioned, Malik Neighbors. At tight end, Trey McBride. Your flex option is Drake London. Defensively is the Detroit Lions, and your kicker option is Jake Elliott.
You said Drake London and the flex is an option.
Drake London is the flex option at the moment, yes.
Well, unfortunately, looking at the bye weeks of his team, the only choice is actually Joe Burrow's on the same bye week.
I mean, it's a long season. You can always have a load management week where everybody's on bye.
Well, I was going to say, of course, you have the option to drop everybody and still secure them based on this league. But if we're talking about week 12 being a big fantasy week, potentially, because remember, it's not like we go all 17 weeks and have a playoff. Our playoff starts, week 14 or 15 in the fantasy season?
15, yeah.
So that could be a very meaningful week.
Well, it's very tough for his team. He's already got 2 players in week 12, and most of the players are week 12. I think the choice is going to be Malik, just because of the bye weeks.
So the Detroit Lions defense? No, I'm asking, is that what you're choosing?
I said Malik Neighbors.
Oh, Malik. I'm sorry. Okay, I zoned out. That's
Where
my
did you
bad.
get Detroit Lions from?
Malik in Detroit is not even close.
The Lions are Malik Neighbors has been drafted. By the way, you're going to learn this now, 4 rounds in. Raheel, just like myself, is a suffering Giants fan, so I don't think he's fully opposed to Malik Neighbors. Proper, you're on the clock.
Yep. Alvin Kamara was great for my team last year, so welcome back.
All right, Alec. Or I give up.
No, it's all right.
They don't look anything alike.
No, I'm looking at the names.
You're just stereotyping everybody from Rutgers. Right,
all Rutgers.
Yeah, Tim, I forgive you, bro. It's all good. Tropper just took my pick. Actually, wait, no, Tropper just helped me low key, I think. Yeah, he did. This is an easy pick. Give me James Cook.
I agree with you.
All right.
Thank you, Tropper.
I have an update. We went flag to flag. I finished 7th. No, 8th. I can't remember.
Nice. That's where you're going to finish in this league, too. All right, who's up?
Okay. It's better than last like you, Eddie. Sorry.
I know.
I have no idea what to do here. I could go. I really like McBride's upside. I think low key he could be a tight end 1 candidate. I don't like Mixon. I'm not a big fan of Metcalf. Burrow. I might go Burrow here. I don't know any other time I'd have a quarterback. I think I don't want to risk it, so I'm gonna go Joe Burrow.
All right, Snack. You are now picking 4, Kristen, here in this round. Your options that you don't even have to stream it. Dak Prescott, Joe Mixon, DK Metcalf, Trey McBride, Drake London, the Lions, or Jake Elliott. And to help you out as well, you have drafted at this point Chase Brown, a running back, and Justin Jefferson along with the Chiefs defense.
So probably quarterback, tight end. If you want to go second running back or receiver, that's probably your options here.
Here's Joe Mixon.
Hold on one second. There we go. I thought I almost closed myself out of the draft. That would have been bad. I can't find the.
Something
Sorry,
tells me
hold
there's gonna be like a QB like gimmick incoming, and I kind of want to just wait for that to happen.
Yeah, this is the
Well,
funny
yeah.
thing. Like the first year, I just want to say Mahomes didn't get drafted until the 7th round. Last year, he probably would have gone a few rounds if Chopper didn't take him in the first round. So that's just kind of how this goes.
Go Mixon.
Yeah, he took Mixon.
Okay. Okay. And just like that.
Alrighty. I'm gonna take DK Metcalf here.
It's a great pick.
All right. Vinny, it's been a long time, but you're on the clock.
Yeah, Burr. Jesus, I thought I was going to grow a full beard before I got to pick. I just wanted to say, too, T-Glass, you're on absolute cocaine for saying that CJ Stroud won't be a top 10 quarterback. I mean, you go to Purdue, so it makes sense. But
he said top 5, by the way.
No, but he said top 5 or 10.
Yeah,
anyways,
he doubled down.
Oh,
T-Glass is
wow.
not here,
Anyways.
so this is falling on deaf ears.
Yeah, it's okay.
Oh, well.
Cook that frog.
Oh, well. Joe Burrow came off the board, and I'm not taking Dak Prescott. That's an absolute liability. DK went, but I do need a receiver, and I think if Deebo Samuel stays healthy and if Ayuk gets traded, he'll get even more targets. But just the numbers when Deebo Samuel is on the field is something I can't pass up on, especially after doubling down a running back.
Sir, you just missed getting cooked for like.
I just heard some shit talking. I said fantasy wise, bro. I said fantasy wise.
Yeah, whatever. Whatever.
He doesn't run. You have to be a mobile quarterback to be a good fantasy quarterback. He doesn't run.
I don't know.
He's
A
gonna go for a lot of
500
touchdowns,
yard
so
game
maybe
sounds good
back
for
on the
me.
clock here. And this time you can pick, of course, because you're on Zobies.
So I think I can't believe this guy made it to me. With the news of AJ Dillon going down today, I think Josh Jacobs is in for a career year. He's a very friendly bye week on a new team. So I think it'd be good to have Josh Jacobs.
So Alec, you're gonna finish off the round here.
I mean, this
And I'm gonna
pick
finish
actually.
this off.
Yay.
This pick became much easier. I'm drafting my own man, Kenneth Walker III. He's going to be a star this year in the new offense. Kenny Walker, welcome to the team.
Great pick, Alec.
Okay, so we are on to the next round of gimmicks, and luckily, there is a good bunch of you in this room that have experience knowledge about this. You're going this round to draft a player that played in the Big Ten.
God damn it.
I've gotten so lucky with this draft placement. I'm taking Jonathan Taylor, the #1 player on the board remaining in the 5th round.
All right, Hades, you're back on the clock.
Can I just say I do not watch enough college football to know everybody.
Well,
Google.
That's what I'm doing.
And again, we're going to include the teams that are now in the Big Ten, just to give you guys a wider pool. Even though they didn't play in the Big Ten then, if they went to USC, UCLA, Oregon, Washington, that will be included in this too.
Michael Penix, baby. Let's go.
the problem is of course, all the good Rutgers players are gone by now. So you kind of eliminate one school right there.
Let's see. So Nico Collins played in the Big Ten. Sam Laporta played in the Big Ten.
Sam Laporta is a big one.
Oh, he did?
Stephon Diggs went to Maryland, but he played while they were in the ACC. Actually, no, he did play in the Big Ten for like a year or two. Never mind. So that counts too.
Yeah, we're going to count if you played at a school that's currently in the Big Ten. So if it was Maryland pre-2014, the West Coast schools ever. Yeah.
Thank you for saying Laporta, because Zoe told me earlier that if I had a chance to get Laporta, being that he is her favorite player, to get Laporta. So
Great teamwork. That's what it's all
Wow.
about in the Sports Speak Fantasy Football Gimmick Draft.
Laporta it is.
All right, Drew Juo, correct? Or
No, it
no.
is Vinny.
Vinny.
Stroud's gone. Oh my God. I don't know my college ball like that. I'm not gonna lie to you. Big Ten. Let's see. Well,
Drake London went to USC, so that counts too. And oh yeah, DJ Moore also went to Maryland, so that would also count.
I've started to realize if you
freaking
pick,
shoots. I'm trying to do my research. That's why I'm quiet.
do your thing. If you pick first, second, 13th, or 14th in this draft, you're kind of screwed low key because half the rounds you're picking after everybody has already gone through the best players in that gimmick. It's not like a regular draft where even though it's a snake, like it's linear, like that's what I'm starting to realize here because I'm gonna end up with like some third string quarterback or something.
You can draft another Rutgers guy. You can get Travis Bokolek. He counts
I don't
double
know who
because he
that is.
transferred. He counts double because he transferred to Nebraska.
Oh, great. That'll mean he'll get twice as less fantasy points. Just picking 13th here for me is kind of scary. I
God
don't.
almighty.
Yeah.
Well, freaking shoot. You know what? We're gonna take a chance here. Since I'm at a lack of college ball, but I know a little bit. And I do need I doubled down on running backs earlier, so I'm gonna double down on receiver and take DJ Moore. I think he's a solid option. He had 136 targets last year with the freaking poopy butt QB. So I think he's gonna have a good season.
All right. So that takes us to Bellows.
All right, I actually know my pick, and I'm going to explain it first before I make it. So Puka Nakua came out of BYU, but he actually transferred from Washington, who's currently in the Big Ten. So I'm actually going to take Puka.
Steal. All right. Riley doesn't know about the NFL, and I have a feeling he doesn't know about college football either. So
I know nothing. Like I may know like a little bit about the NFL. I know nothing about college.
all right, let's see if giving you a visual aid will help. I don't think it will. Okay.
I'm gonna tell you right now, DJ Moore. It'll be probably.
You just went, bud.
Tim,
Oh,
pay attention. He's gone.
Wasn't
Open
listening.
that.
I'm
Good
sorry.
Kush.
Well, let's see. You've got Chase Brown, Joe Mixon, Justin Jefferson. Unfortunately, I drafted CJ Stroud, so that's not an option for you. You could find another wide receiver.
Well, what sucked was like James
Drake
took-
London went to
I know a
USC.
receiver that's out
It's
there.
the only person that I like I kind of got interested in was Sam Laporta, and that's only because he grew up in a town like not very far away from me. So, but now he's taken, so now I know nothing.
Harry McLaurin's out there.
For quarterbacks, there's
London.
Justin. For quarterbacks, there's Justin Herbert, Kirk Cousins, Caleb Williams.
There's certainly options.
What's available in the tight end position?
Well,
George
hold on.
Kittle.
Let's
George,
pick
yeah,
out
Kittle.
Kittle.
I'll take
then
George
who-
Kittle.
Iowa.
All right, Riley's going George Kittle. Tim.
I'll take Kittle.
No.
I had my eye on him, but you need him.
Mhm.
I was
Where
gonna say
did Trey McBride go?
university.
Colorado State.
Yeah.
Ugh. Not Bolt. The other Colorado.
All right, Hoffman.
All right. I think London fell because I think people forgot that he's technically Big Ten now that USC is Big Ten. So I'm gonna go London. I'm pretty high on him. I think a lot of people aren't, but with that new offense, I could see him being solid.
All right. Who are we up to here? Brett?
I've been doing, dude, I'm not gonna lie. I do, like, out of all the sports, I watch college football the least. So I've been sitting here this whole time doing research, and I still have no idea.
By the way, I found a list. If this is gonna help anybody, hold on.
Please.
Goodness, I
Please.
don't know. Hold on. I'm gonna send it in the Discord, and then I'm gonna send it through. So maybe like Drew or somebody can send it real quick.
To what?
I have a link to college names and current players, or at least what I believe are current players. Because Tommy DeVito gets listed as Illinois in this, so it has to be overall like players that have played at these colleges.
I'm definitely gonna need more time on this. By the
Oh
way.
yeah, did I not pause it? I paused it.
Oh, you did.
Tim,
Okay,
have
I
you
wasn't
picked?
sure. I was
Tim,
on
have you picked yet?
No, I have not picked yet.
Okay, I have a question when it comes up to me.
Here's the list of some names that I just sent in the Zoom chat, if that is needed.
That's so out of date. It's got Melvin Gordon in the article. Yeah, I ain't doing that.
Goat.
No, I don't know about that because Marvin Harrison Jr. is listed for Ohio State.
I mean, you can still technically draft Melvin Gordon as the 891st ranked player in the draft.
Mm-hmm.
As
He had what?
much as I
Didn't
would
he have
love
like
to, I don't
400
think
yards in a college game that one time?
427, or no,
A bunch of fumbles.
it was 408, and then Samaje Perine broke it a week later and ran for 427.
Sports Encyclopedia right there.
By the
real.
way, I wish now we had this because then you guys would have been able to find Rutgers players a lot easier. For example, Gus Edwards.
Yeah, we took him.
He got
Well, I'm
taken.
saying just like I wouldn't have known that on the top of my head. Is all I'm saying. No idea.
He had a really good 1 year at Rutgers.
Where did this guy go? I have to do so much research here. I'm sorry, guys.
No, it's okay. This is
That's
the
what this
point.
draft is all about.
Yeah.
This
University
is
of
TJ
Utah is
Hawkinson.
not Big Ten.
No.
Eddie, I'm not gonna lie. You are definitely right because based on what we have seen draft wise, when it gets to my pick, I don't think there's gonna be anybody left.
I don't know. I mean, there's at least there's 4 starting quarterbacks. There's multiple.
Yeah, but I have a
receivers that-
quarterback. I have a quarterback already. Let's not forget that.
I have a question when it comes to mine because
Does it involve defense?
no, it's
Okay.
an offensive player, but
You know what? I think I
it's
got it.
this player was on this team for one season when they were in.
Then yes, it would count. For Joe Burrow was on Ohio State. Joe Burrow went down.
All right. Yeah, screw it. All right. You know what? I was doing research for days because I wanted to, just look around the board. But I think I can't ignore it. The Texans have a high-powered offense.
Damn it.
Nico Collins is #1 target last year. Sure, you added Diggs into the picture, and Tank Dell is coming back. More mouths to feed, but Nico Collins and CJ Stroud have shown rapport again in the offseason. I don't see why he wouldn't build on his campaign from last year. So,
all right.
Nico Collins.
Chopper. Hello, welcome back.
Oh my goodness! I just found the steal. Sorry, go ahead.
Thanks.
Actually, I drafted already. Never mind. Hold on. We'll
Tim, you keep doing this. All right, Chopper, go ahead.
Okay, I'm between a few names right now. I'm thinking really more what type of position I'm looking at. Like I could go with who was it? Justin Herbert, but as a backup QB. But let's see. Okay, this is definitely a shot in the dark pick, but that's what I did last year, and it worked out pretty damn well for me. So I'm gonna go with a rookie running back for the Rams, Blake Corum.
Who drafted Garrett Wilson?
Me.
That was the first round.
Yeah, I hate you for that now. I didn't even think.
He's been gone for an hour and a half.
Drew, I'm trying to pick. Anyways, Hayes, you're on the clock, so figure it out.
You say you have a steal of the draft and you don't even look if he's taken?
Oh no, I still have the steal of the draft, but keep going.
Oh, my Atlanta.
Hades, what we looking at for Raheel?
Well, I found about 2 players that I think they're both pretty decent, and Terry McLaurin and Chris Godwin. I'm just checking their bye weeks to fit with what his team needs. And we will go with Terry McLaurin.
Bro's got the notepad out and everything. This is
I
fantastic.
I have to try
The
to do
GM.
and mark off names.
Honestly, I'm a bit behind, but the Blake Corum pick I kind of like because it feels like Kyron Williams is going to get injured from returning punts.
Yeah, I'm kind of scared because I have Kyron Williams in like every other league. All right.
My
Anyway,
drafting skills, just saying.
So Hades just took my pick. That is rough. That is who I thought was going to be the steal of the century. Now we're going to find.
There's Chris Godwin.
I don't want Chris Godwin. Hold on, I got to refocus myself here now.
Where are the quarterbacks?
there's several. Kirk,
Well, again, I already have a
Caleb, Herbert.
I'm
There's
just looking for myself.
yeah.
Everything is centered around you, Timothy
Michael
J.
Penix.
Moore.
I thought I was getting advice for a second. That's all.
You don't need advice. You're good.
Honestly, oh man, I don't want to draft him though.
You could take
Aiden
Will
O'Connell
Levis.
too. But T-Glass, you
Then
could take Aiden
don't.
O'Connell.
I
and,
could.
and Will. You could take
Not
Will
my
Levis.
goat.
Did anybody take the Jigba
Well,
yet?
Oh my god, my dog.
I could draft the Jigba here, but I don't really know how I feel about that.
Who?
Jackson
Maybe
Smith.
let's figure out how to pronounce that name.
I don't know how to pronounce it.
TOS.
Clearly.
TOS.
You didn't even know how to pronounce OG Anunoby.
Yeah, you're 100% right. I feel like there's somebody that I'm missing here that's huge.
You are.
Chris Godwin?
He doesn't want him.
Then I think you're good with ASN.
Yeah, I think JSN is the right pick here, Tim.
Jordan Addison went to USC, right?
Yes. Jordan,
could
wait,
do
did Jordan
Jalen
Addison?
Reed.
Wait, Alex C, you'll know this. He started at Pitt,
there is
right?
a big one you're missing.
Yeah, he started at
Roma
Pitt, then he went to
Dunze went
USC.
to Roma Dunze went to Washington.
Mm-hmm.
So that would count too. You could also take Jake Browning.
You could take Jake Browning.
Stephon Diggs is on the board. Don't forget that.
Shut the fuck up! Fuck! God damn it!
Thank you.
Hey, I'm not saying to take him. I'm just saying, like, we're listening to guys on the
Oh.
board.
Oh my god.
No! Sold my
Thank you. That's all you have to say. I got the
That's a
pair.
shambles.
Big sideline touchdown on
Well,
there it is. Thanks.
if Tim didn't want him
Brett
before,
with the
Drew made sure
assist
Tim would
of
want
the
him.
century.
Oh my
Wow.
god!
Tim thought he had the steal of the century. That's the assist of the century. All right.
Call me John Stockton, boys.
Are you kidding me?
That was a Dwayne Wade level lob to LeBron
That was
right
iconic.
Dude, I was like, oh, he played for Maryland in 2014. That's my stipulation. And then, oh my god. Sorry for cussing. My fault.
That's okay.
Sorry, Drew. I love you, man.
It's all good, bro. I'm not actually mad. I'm a little sad though.
It's the
I was
second year in a
like-
row I've taken one of your picks. I just realized.
Dude, you cooked me again. All right, what quarterbacks do we got? I need some help here.
You got Tom Brady.
You got
I'm gonna
Marcus
jump off a
Mariota.
bridge.
Let's say Miniker's on the clock.
Yeah, you're not up, Drew.
Oh, David Blow is still on the board
I
too.
know. That really. I was banking off of Stephon Diggs.
Miniker, what
he
do we
wasn't
think?
getting to you.
Yeah, he was. Timmy literally just picked him as soon as he heard. All right, so Justin Herbert went there, right?
Yes.
He did,
Okay.
as did Mariota.
Yeah.
And Kirk Cousins and Aiden O'Connell, my goat.
And also Anthony Brown Jr., who did get cut yesterday.
Do I put all my marbles on Kirk Thuggins?
Yes.
Yes.
I would.
And that's your new team name.
All right. Good deal.
I'm gonna
But
take him, Drew.
Nicker's still the one on the top.
I'm gonna take. I think I'm gonna take Kirk Cousins here, Drew.
All right.
Oh man.
Yeah, Kirk Cousins. No, I'm just kidding. I'll take Caleb. I'll spare you.
You should have
It's
taken
alright.
Kirk.
That would been funny though. I can't lie.
I just want to point
I would have respected it.
there is Drew. Now, I do want to give you this since I got this system, my pick. I do want to point out, granted, he is hurt and is going to miss a few weeks potentially. TJ Hawkinson's still out there for a tight end option.
He's on the pup, isn't he?
You know what?
He's gonna miss
I
about 8
do
weeks.
appreciate you, Brett, because at the end of the day, I just realized I have 3 wide receivers already. So I'm gonna take Kirk Thuggins.
Well, I'm glad I could help.
Yeah, well, you know, we'll take it. We'll take it. It ain't too bad.
All right. So I'm up.
With the 69th pick.
Nice. Okay. So I'm just going to go quarterback here. I want to make sure I get one in, and assessing the options that I have. I know he doesn't have a great receiving core right now, but he is still one of the most talented quarterbacks in the game. I don't know when I'm going to get a QB, so I'm going to grab him here. Justin Herbert is my quarterback for now.
Oh, not the team mascot. What the hell? No. Eddie, we're
All
going
right,
to have to make a
T-Glass.
trade.
I don't think that's going to happen. All right, round us out, T-Glass.
I got a couple options here. I could go Kyler Murray because he went to. Nope, he did not go anywhere, did he?
He did not. Oklahoma.
I was thinking. Who was I thinking of? Caleb Williams.
He's going
That's who
places.
transferred with. He transferred with Lincoln Riley.
Aiden O'Connell.
Aiden O'Connell. Oh,
David Blow.
Is it Eddie? I just sent you a link.
I think Chris Godwin's our only good option here.
Dang it, there's Jaden Reed.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Chris Godwin. Then I'm on the clock again for whatever our next round is.
So we head to round number 6. And this one, I don't think we had last year, but it was one of the newer ones. Draft a player who's born from outside the U.S. or shares a non-U.S. nationality. And there's a link for this for every single player that is on that list so that you can look. I just need to send it.
Yes, I'm about to send it in the chat. Stand by.
In the Zoom chat or that's the text?
I'm going to send in the Zoom chat.
All right. Can we send it in the text chat as well? If possible.
Yep.
All right.
Tim can send it in the text. Here it is in Zoom. So yeah, there's more players than you might think. Me and Tim, when we were making the list last year of just like all the gimmicks, we found this one and we were like, you know what? This could work because there are actually a lot more than you might expect.
I'm drafting.
Like I will tell you right now, Graham Gano is on that list, and that's my guy. So, you know, the good old Giants MVP.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Moron.
Damn.
Wow.
Buddy, I don't know.
That's rude. That's really rude.
All right.
Holy
A
shit.
little angry.
What the fuck?
Sorry. It's on me, guys.
So T-Glass, you will be rolling first here. Now there are a couple people that are randomly on this list that have actually been taken already. Like Chase
Yeah,
Brown.
Monrad's gone.
Gus Edwards.
Gus
Gus
Edwards,
Edwards
Chase
won,
Brown,
apparently.
Amon-Ra, they're all gone.
Chris Conley.
Chase Brown, you said is gone? Who the hell took Chase Brown?
I was one of the gimmicks. Someone got screwed into having to take Chase Brown. I forgot.
It was me.
Yeah, it was Riley.
Oh, I know mine.
Dang.
Oh, Drew, I
for
know
once-
whose yours is too, and you're not going to get him.
For once,
So
I'm
we
getting
got-
screwed
Brother,
here.
I'm ahead of you. I'm the 3rd pick in this round.
Fine, that's fine then.
We got Chuba Hubbard or David Njoku, it seems like, as our only real options. We could get like Josh Palmer's there, John Mechie, but Nelson Aguilar, what a god. I think I'm gonna end up going with David Njoku. Get a starting
Alright.
tight end.
Great pick.
All right, there goes
Fill
my
out
pick.
Fill out a bit
That
of
is
our
not
starting
who I
lineup.
thought. True.
You were correct. I'm
That
not
was
gonna
the
get him.
pick. All right.
That was in fact the pick.
I can't draft Jude McAtamney. This is literally 1984.
I'm
No,
not
Drew,
draft.
I thought you were drafting somebody else. I'm gonna be
All right.
honest.
There is no way I'm gonna go and draft my second Panthers running
Oh.
back that's not a starter in the first 6 rounds.
I know who you're picking.
He's a
I know who you're
starter.
saying, and I am taking him, Timmy.
Yeah, that good.
Chuba's the RB1, isn't he?
For
Eh,
now,
Miles
because
Sanders is
Jonathan
still on
Brooks
that
is
team.
out.
No,
Miles Sanders
Chuba's
is
the running back
awful.
one, I believe, because Brooks is on the
Yeah,
pup
that's what I'm
list.
saying. He is out.
So
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Miles Sanders is not getting any work.
I can't believe I'm taking this in the 6th round.
Trust
right.
me,
I
Well,
just have a
I've
feeling
been
you're going to get your
convinced.
get back.
I'm
as you
going
said.
to have my third NFC South running back with a week 11 bye in the first 6 rounds. So,
Oh, I
Chuba
made it to the
Hubbard,
big one.
welcome.
Maybe you can get Miles Sanders
All
too.
right.
I probably will.
dude. This actually
You know what? Okay, I can't make this joke. Should
yes, you can. Because I would say it if you didn't.
I like me a young hoe if I say so myself.
I knew it.
Young
sorry.
Ray.
Sorry.
I knew you were going to
Every
get your
so
get
bad.
back.
I'm sorry.
Fair, no,
I'm
no,
sorry. I
that's
had to
fair,
make the
that's
joke.
fair. Damn it.
Sorry. I had to
no.
do it. I had to do it. Sorry.
I've never heard
Nah,
that.
it's all good. All right, now I got to go back to the
There
drawing
are
board.
a few
Sorry.
kickers in this. Some you would not expect. All right.
Is
so
that who you
we're-
thought I was going with?
I was
Timmy?
almost inclined
Yes,
to take a
that is who
second
I was
Okay.
defense.
I'll be real with you. I missed him on the way down when I was scrolling.
That's decent.
When I
Lineker,
had to start
you're up.
scrolling up.
How we doing?
Am I wrong for wanting to draft Chase Claypool?
Yes.
Yes.
No,
Yes.
it's actually the best pick.
Didn't he get waived? No, that was
I think so.
who got waived. There was
Alright.
somebody who got waived. That was funny. Maybe
I'm
I know
gonna take this from the Timmy camp.
I know
Kadarius
Cad.
Toney.
I know Cad Tony got waived.
All
I
right,
think
Lineker,
maybe
who's
it was
your pick?
Juju.
From the Timmy
Claypool.
camp, Theo Johnson.
Theo Johnson. All right.
Theo Johnson,
From
rookie tight
Canada.
end.
Now, of course, I bragged about Graham Gano 5 minutes ago, but I'm actually going to draft a kicker that's going to kick more field goals this year, and he did it a lot last season.
Fred
Right,
Joseph.
Joseph.
Jairo Santos, baby.
I knew it.
That was going to be
Yeah, but he's
mine.
gonna miss those 50-yarders.
That was going to be mine.
All right, babies,
that,
you're on
that
the
was
clock.
also mine.
I can swipe out of this
Alright, back to drawing board.
voracious link.
Well, there's not many players to pick from.
By the way, at this point, just a reminder, Rachel's team is Tommy DeVito, John Robinson, Malik Neighbors, Scary Terry, and the Bills defense.
It's a lot better than mine.
I have Perk Thuggins, AJ Brown, George Pickens, Devontae Adams, Cowboys D, and Young Ho.
I don't think you're going to get the quarterback here, but you have some options.
I'm just going through names right now.
Valid. People are probably going to have to take defenses here, unfortunately.
I love how
Which-
Mendez is the interim GM for 2 different teams. That has to be some sort of like CBA
Now,
violation or
is
something.
there a way we end up running out of valid players?
No, because then you go and get a second defense, Drew.
Yeah. Now, here's the thing, though.
I
Remember,
guess.
the rule is you can only switch for the same position. So if there's 2 defenses,
If you have 2 defenses, you can only drop it for another defense. And your defense isn't going on IR, so
Where is Garrett Delph in all this?
the people we're picking at the end of this round are going to be really screwed.
hey
Yeah,
man,
for
Brett
once,
Rippon
I'm on the
got
short
cut
end of this.
otherwise he would be a great option.
Dude, it's slim pickings in like the middle right now. I can't even imagine where it's
Mhm.
going to be by pick 13.
I was super lucky that this was when I was the 3rd pick and not the whatever the
I think it's fair to say, Eddie, based on the first 2 years, this to this point, 6 rounds in, has been the most chaotic mix we've probably had.
Yes, because I have 3 NFC South running backs. I've picked 6 times.
This is what this draft was designed to be, though. Was
You have what? Bijan, Kamara, and who? Oh, no, you have a shot at.
Pick that I can make for this team is, where is he? Josh Palmer.
Great
Unfortunately.
pick. Great
All right. Canadian.
God damn it, man.
Am I dumb? Oh, because I'm cycling by QB. Jesus Christ. Do I not know how to spell Josh?
I guess not.
Just look up Palm.
2024 projected. There we go. No, it's because I was looking at 2023. That's why. All right, we're good.
All right.
Dropper, you're on the clock.
I'm not liking this.
Stop barking, motherfucker. If you're gonna bark, go get him.
What?
Carry on. All right.
Okay.
If only we had punters in this league.
Oh yeah.
Corey Taylor is mine.
There's always spots in my punter league. You guys are more than welcome.
Thomas Morstead would be my pick every year.
That was my punter in Brett's league last year.
Dude, he had an 86-point week in my league. It was nuts.
Bill Belichick has fantasies about him. So if Bill Belichick has fantasies about him, you know he's got to be good.
All right, just spend a minute looking at Theo Johnson, forgetting that he was picked.
He already got he already got picked on the train. Hey, N'Keal Harry and John Mechie are out there, although John Mechie got cut, didn't he?
No, he's still on the team, but they're thinking about trading him. I believe. Don't quote me. Hold on, let me look that up.
Yeah, I think they said they want to find a trade partner.
Come on, Chase Brown is drafted too?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, he's on trade watch, Matcha. So he is still on the roster.
I really don't want to get another defense this early.
Does Equiminius St. Brown still play in the league?
I think he got cut too.
Chris Conley definitely does not.
No, he retired.
He was a solid
Chris
receiver.
Conley retired?
Believe so.
He was on the 49ers last year.
Problem is, a lot of these guys are just free agents.
Defense.
Well, they might get signed during the season. If they're not retired.
Whatever
man,
rules
Frankie
we
Louvu
have
is
with free agents, are we stuck with them? Like, if we draft them?
Yep.
No, we will not allow you to draft a free agent.
Okay.
Chris Conley is still on the 49ers.
Yeah, no, I'm seeing that now.
The last couple picks here,
Okay.
unfortunately, are just going to have to take a second defense.
Timmy, you can take a Commanders defense with Louvu.
Okay. Chris Conley, you said? Let me take a look at him quick.
Oh, Chris Conley almost retired last year, and then he went to the 49ers, and he's still there.
Let me just take a quick look at it. Man, I already have one wide receiver that's going to do nothing, and already have a defense. So tough decisions here.
You need another receiver that's going to do nothing.
Let me hold on. Let me just see the options for defense because I may not have a choice here. Damn. You could tell I'm in deep thought.
Timmy, look at your text message.
You know, I feel like I'm just gonna get much more production value from the defense. So I'm gonna have to go with the Saints defense. Please tell me there's someone international on the Saints.
Yep.
Okay,
I
good.
didn't know if I still had it paused or not.
Yeah, no, you're good. Good
All
job.
right, well,
Perfect.
unfortunately, the top two kicking options were bound to go off the board. So I'm gonna have to take
So I made a good pick.
the best one left. I'll take Mr. Gano.
All right.
Well, I think there's only really one player that could play eventually. I guess Mechie.
All right, Mechie's off the board. Riley doesn't know anything going in to begin with, so this could be problematic.
You could draft a defense. The Commanders' defense may not be that bad.
I think a second defense for you is a good parting gift to Tristan.
Yeah, I guess. Well, what's the best available defense that has an international player on it?
The Commanders.
Okay, I guess I'll by
Yes,
default.
literally Commanders.
By default,
right.
I'll say the Commanders.
By the way, Tim, your face is gone. I hear you.
Yeah,
but your
hold on
face-
1 second. I'm fixing that right now.
He's actually
All right.
studying ventriloquism.
So,
Oh, Brett, I didn't even realize Graham Gano was. Well, that would have been a good one.
very underrated. All right, Bellows. Once that pick is through, it's up to you. We are really slim pickings in this round.
Honestly, not sure what to do. I'm still kind of thinking.
Well,
There's a-
God Almighty.
There's a kicker that's available, and he's born in South Africa, and he's the only kicker on Green Bay's roster right now. So why not? I'm gonna take him.
Yeah, Anders Carlson got cut this morning.
Oh my Lord. My entire night got freaking ruined when Graham Gano got taken. Can I
Welcome
take
to
the
my world
freaking
with Stephon Diggs.
Oh,
Crazy sentence.
Stephon Diggs blows.
No, you
Can
won't.
theoretically here, could I take Tua Tagovailoa?
No,
No, he's not.
He's Samoan.
he's from Hawaii. Though.
He's from Hawaii.
He's from
That's
Hawaii.
in America.
No, it's on an island. Not the same.
What?
Valid.
Well, if we're gonna play that game, is there any
Hawaii
Alaskan
is
players?
indeed a united
Damn.
state.
I don't know.
Can I take
Wow.
Roman Reigns?
All right,
Hawaii
well-
is about to be a storm.
Well, I'm gonna do this in a situation where you said earlier where we can only drop what position we draft. So I'm gonna take Nelson Aguilar because you guys already bent me over.
Pause. All right. Mendez got Zoe. Zoe is literally international right now, but I do not think there are any Danish players in the NFL.
There is one. Hjalte Froholt from Denmark.
He's the greatest of all
According-
time.
If
according
only
to
we could
this.
draft guards.
Look at these players. There's really no offensive player to pick. So it's probably going to be defense. I did recognize the name Vita Vea. And he plays in the Buccaneers, so I guess the Buccaneers are the team. Yeah.
All right, Alec.
Ooh, all right, I'm actually relieved that I don't have to take another defense here. Because I did find one more. He's probably not too high up on the 49ers depth chart, but Chris Conley at least plays an offensive position, so he's my wide receiver too.
All right. So, Eddie, we head to round 7. How about you explain what this round is going to be since you're going to be orchestrating it?
Yes, this is my gimmick that I came up with here. So, this round you have almost no control at all of who you pick. So, there is a website called NFL Random Player Generator, and I will be
no.
selecting for each person. However, you will have a choice. It's going to be 6 offensive players that pop up, and you can pick one of them. So you'll have a slight choice. Some of them might have already been drafted. You might get lucky with someone really good popping up, but let me just set this
What
up.
happens if all of them are picked?
We'll go again. We'll go
Okay.
again. You'll get So if they're all gone, don't worry.
Well,
We will
if
adjust
all
that.
but one are gone, then you're screwed.
Yes, then you've got to pick that one. Yes.
Wow.
Same rules as earlier. If they're retired or for some reason not on a roster, But let me share this thing. This is not yours, Alec. Let me generate, and then you've got your choices. So, first one. Here are your choices, Alexi. Again, there's going to be a couple here also that are offensive tackles, so they're not going to count. So you can pick Braden Willis from the 49ers, J.K. Dobbins, Trayshawn Harrison. And that's it.
Whoa.
That's it.
Wow.
I mean,
So you've got Braden Willis, J.K. Dobbins, or Trayshawn Harrison.
I guess I'll take Dobbins. He's the only one that's actually going to play.
All right. See? Simple
Okay.
enough.
Oh,
All right. Let's see how badly Zoe's going to get screwed over here. All right. Oh, a Lion. Jalen Calhoun. Dresser Wynn from the Rams. Jeremy McNichols from the Commanders.
Saquon. Wow.
Saquon.
Already gone.
Xavier Hutchinson.
He's
I
gone.
think Saquon is gone.
One's already taken.
So it's Xavier Hutchinson, Jeremy McNichols, the Rams' third string quarterback, or Jalen Calhoun from the Lions.
I don't even know who any of these dudes are.
Exactly, that's the point.
Take the Lions player.
Yeah, I think Ty goes to the Lions, like Ty goes to the runner. Go to the Lions
Wait,
player for Zoe.
is she a Lions player?
Oh yeah, she's
or
a big
fan?
Lions fan.
That's kind of conflicting because I'm a Bears fan.
Oof.
Well, you're sabotaging her either way here. So
There's no really good pick here, for being honest. Are they all in the roster?
that's for you to find out.
Let me see.
I don't know if Hutchinson made the Texans' final roster.
I'm pretty sure Jalen Calhoun made the Lions roster, and I know
He's not
Dresser
even in
Wynn
the
He's
ability
not
to
available
draft
to
him.
draft.
What's the other guy's
Calhoun
name?
Wynn
Draft
isn't?
Dresser Win either.
Wynn's not in there either.
How about
Jeremy
McNichols?
Jeremy McNichols can draft.
All right, then it looks
Yeah.
like he might be the choice here.
Wait. Oh, Steven
Or
Jones.
Xavier Hutchinson.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
both. Yeah, they're both.
Hutchinson
here.
is on the roster, I believe. So I think
He made the final roster?
I'm confirming that statement, but
You can draft him. That's all I know.
I'm just
Again,
enjoying popcorn.
And just a reminder, these people
Oh, he
are
did
all
make the
going-
final roster. Xavier Hutchinson made the final roster for the Texans.
I'm looking at Hutchinson, and he had a beast game in the most recent preseason game. So he had
Yeah, Case Keenum
20
loves him.
targets. Hutchinson, I guess, can be drafted to this team.
All right, so Zoe will get Xavier Hutchinson from the Texans. Vinny, let's see what your choices are. You've got
Oh God.
Andy
Andy
Isabella,
Isabella,
Zach
okay.
Moss. All right, this is not terrible.
Max
Duggan.
Alvin Kamara.
Alvin
has been picked.
Kamara!
So it's
Damn.
between Max Duggan, Andy Isabella, and Zach Moss.
Andy Isabella, Zach Moss, or
Max Duggan. Yep.
all right.
I
well,
think Max
this
Duggan
is
got
easy.
waived.
Then it might just be Andy Isabella or Zach Moss.
No, it's gonna be Zach Moss. That's easy.
All right. Who's
Oh
next?
my God, I just took Ezekiel
Bro
Elliott.
took Zeke.
I didn't go back on picks.
I didn't mean to take Ezekiel Elliott. I'm
Oh.
sorry.
Well, then we gotta do it.
Oh, okay. I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah, you
Oh,
can.
rolled back.
All right, we're going back in time. Rewind. All right.
Oh, by
Go
the
again.
way, Andy Isabella also got cut today, so it's literally
Vinny,
only
pick
Zach.
Zach
So
Moss.
Zach Moss is the option.
All right. Well, I was never one to learn how to read in school, so
All right. Who's next? Bellows?
Yep.
Let's see what
Oh,
he's
I'm
got.
dead. Oh,
Oh, wow.
Vera Tucker's a great pick. Highly
Luke
recommend it.
McCaffrey.
McCaffrey.
Jalen Naylor.
John Michael
know your
Schmitz.
pick.
There we
You know
go.
your pick.
All right, it's Luke McCaffrey or Jalen Naylor. If either one is still on their roster, Bellows, you're getting one of them. So
You have a higher chance of probably Luke McCaffrey.
McCaffrey's
They're
a
both
second
draftable.
receiver.
Oh, they're both draftable. All right.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna go Luke McCaffrey.
Jahan
'cause-
Dotson's now out of Washington, so
I think they traded Dotson because McCaffrey was looking good in camp.
yeah, I think they want to use McCaffrey in the slot.
Yeah, I think that's where they're going. So I'm gonna go with Luke McCaffrey.
All
When
right.
they run 11 personnel,
All
I
right,
think Luke
Riley,
will be
you're
in
on
the
the clock.
game.
All right,
They
Riley.
only have
You're gonna be going off vibes here.
Yep.
So let's see
Oh,
who you
shit.
got.
Oh, new Chiefs tight end.
Oh, Ramondre Stevenson,
Since
Quinn
when does Quinn
Miners,
Miners
W.
have a hat?
Peyton Hendershot, Noah Gray. I don't know really who this guy is.
This is a pretty easy pick.
All right.
Andre Stevens, easiest option here.
Mm-hmm.
We'll
Peyton
go with-
Hendershot just got traded to the Chiefs tight end machine.
We'll go
And
with
another
Ramondre.
Chiefs tight end is right here. So I think Ramondre Stevenson is the easy pick.
I think I'll go with that one.
When
All
did
right.
Quinn Miners get that
All right, Hoffman.
Here we go. The Eagles legend Jalen Rieger. Sean Ryan, not Rutgers Sean Ryan.
Oh my
Bub
god.
Bub means Mason Klein or Jalen Rieger.
Oh Lord.
I'd take Bub memes just for the name, bro.
Oh,
On a roster?
I would throw.
You can draft him. He's on the Saints.
That's crazy, bro.
Did he make the final
He's a
roster?
fifth round pick.
That's a W name, bro. I hope Bub means
Where's
is a
Reagan?
superstar in the future.
As of 4 weeks ago, they put him on the NFI list.
Oh,
What does
Also,
that
I
mean?
find it
Yes.
I find
mean-
it really funny that Pitt had Bub Means and Bub Carrington playing football and basketball.
All right, then I guess that means Hoffman. I think Jalen Rieger is joining your team.
A first round draft pick.
I know.
All right, Brett.
All right, Brett.
Alright, come on, give me some
Coach.
lucky spins.
Ray Davis, Kendrick
God.
Pryor, Terry, who has been
Oof.
picked already,
Oh,
and
Ooh.
Khalil Shakir.
yeah, it's Khalil
Ooh.
Shakir. That's not even a question.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
Khalil Shakir goes to Brett.
I just gotta find him.
Hopper.
There we go.
All right, Trop.
Let's go. That's actually a good pick.
Tim Boyle.
Oh god, not no Michael P.
Michael P.
Ryan.
Ryan, Tim Boyle. Oh, you
Jalen
already said
Hurts.
Jalen
Hurts.
Hurts. Malik Heath. All right, these are offensive linemen. So it's LaMichael P. Ryan,
Tim
Tim
Boyle.
Boyle, or Malik Heath.
I haven't heard of any of them.
Tim Boyle Tim Boyle threw a Hail Mary for the Jets last year on Black Friday against the Dolphins. Problem was it was to the other team, 99-yard pick six return for a touchdown.
Johnny Vasquez and I watched that in the streets of the Las Vegas Strip.
Oh, is
It
that when
says
you
he's a
guys got
free agent
handcuffed?
anyway.
Yes, or almost handcuffed.
Says Boyle's a free agent, so
All right, so
Malik Heath might get playing time with the injuries in Green Bay's backfield.
He's solid. It's not that bad.
two. Yeah, but to have both of my wide receivers be bench players from Green Bay.
yes, I have two Panthers running backs already. So
That are
Okay,
also
and what's the
backups.
deal with other guy at the top?
P.
Michael
Ryan,
P.
I don't
Ryan?
even. Oh no, never mind. You can.
is he
draft him, but
related
he's
to
not a-
Samaji?
I don't think they're related. Yeah, no, you can
They're
draft
not.
him, but he's a free agent.
Oh, so I really can't. This is my Heath is my one choice then.
Yeah, he got cut by the Steelers today.
All right. So
Also,
next up-
my internet is starting to drop drastically, like the amount of hotspot rooms. So I might only have like another round or two left in me before I need a call tonight.
All right, then we'll have the AI take over for you. All right, who's up next here?
It is Ray
right.
Heal.
All right. For Raheel, these are offensive linemen. Oh, a
Reggie
fullback.
Gilliam.
Reggie Gilliam.
Christian Kirk?
Christian Kirk and Jonathan
Christian
Brooks.
Kirk. Easy answer.
All right.
Is Christian Kirk still available?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, he's there.
Yeah, take him. 100%.
All right. Timmy, you ready?
Yes, sir.
Oh, Jeff Foreman.
Jeff Foreman. Elijah Vera Tucker's come up 3 times. Jebba Hubbard.
Cody Ford?
Bad news. If
TikTok
Jeff Foreman
legend.
is on a roster, Tim, he is on your team. Because everybody
Jebba
else is
Hubbard's not on
offensive
a
lineman
roster?
and Hubbard's gone.
Oh, Hubbard's gone.
Yeah, he's on my team.
So
Along with Raheem
literally,
Blackshire.
Raiders wide receiver. Hopefully he
Uh,
doesn't speed.
Okay, so according, oh no, they released,
I
they
don't see
released, they
Jeff Foreman.
released,
I don't
yeah,
see
they released
Foreman.
Jeff Foreman.
All right, Tim, you're going to get lucky because you're going to get a
Yeah.
second draw.
The Raiders cut him from an injury.
All right, you've got Kylan Granson from the Colts.
Hold on, let me see if he's.
Oh,
And
John
John
Paddock,
He's still
the
on the
legend
team.
himself.
Keep on. Who's up? So Kylan Granson.
And John Paddock. Those are your choices right now. If one of them's still on their roster and draftable, that's on your team.
I believe Kylan
Who's
is
the
still on the
middle-
roster.
Who's that
I feel
middle
like
right?
Tim's gonna get a third respin and get somebody crazy.
Okay, hold on. Let me just make sure
Although
he's
Kylan Granson might be on the team.
he pops up on Indianapolis, but there's a chance he could have gotten cut, which is the thing. So I'm just making sure he didn't. Cranston.
He's pretty solid. He should still be on the team.
No, yeah, he's still on the team, especially because Jelani Woods is on IR.
All right, Tim, you
Yeah.
got yourself a tight end.
Hold on, just let me make sure he's on the roster.
He's definitely on the
Yeah.
roster.
So we're taking Granson.
All
He
right,
might
who's
be their
next?
number one
Drew,
tight end.
Hit me.
Whitaker,
Hit me.
Hold on, wait a
Whitaker. All right, I'll
It's
hit you.
fine.
It's like Black. Oh, Pat
Pat
Fryermuth.
Fryermuth.
Clayton Tune.
Yeah, nobody
Clayton
else.
Tune, the GOAT.
George
I'll take
Fant,
Pat.
known swing tight end.
All right, Lineker
A
got
third tight
lucky
end.
with this round. All right,
Where's
now
it?
Drew.
Mm-hmm.
Drew's got
Tyler Davis.
Tyler Davis,
Oh,
Anthony
Joel
Golden,
Patonia.
Will Greer.
Shaq Mason.
Holy,
Okay,
that's a
no
lot
cap.
of offensive
This is
linemen.
like a
Is
really
Will
good, like,
Greer on
mid
a
to late-
roster.
Mid to late 2010s offensive
I don't think any of these players still play.
Will Greer is a free agent.
All right, what
Yeah,
about
Will
Anthony Golden, Tyler Davis?
He
Tyler
played-
Davis was placed on injured reserve 3 hours ago.
Yep,
Yeah.
I see that.
What
In
about
my
Anthony Gold?
in my opinion, that's fair enough for a reroll.
Let's just see if Anthony Gold's on a roster though. He hasn't been cut.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't
but
think.
on
I think he's
IR.
on the-
Oh, he's
He's
on
on
IR.
Not gonna be used. That's why.
Okay, so they're both on IR. So Drew's
Yeah.
gonna get a reroll. All right,
Bang!
Michael Carter,
Michael
Just
Carter.
got
Just
cut.
got cut
Isaiah
today.
Pacheco.
Malik
Pacheco's
Knowles,
gone.
Isaiah Pacheco, who's gone.
Tim
Tim
Patrick.
Tim
Just
Patrick got
Detroit
cut today.
Lions
Patrick.
legend.
Tim Patrick
Yeah,
got
they
cut
just
today.
signed him to the practice
Yeah, the Lions
squad.
did, I think, right? They
Oh,
just signed him.
Yeah.
All right, Tim Patrick, Kenny Yeboah, Michael Carter, Malik Knowles.
Yeboah's on IR.
All right,
Michael Carter also got cut this afternoon.
Malik
Yeah.
Knowles, Tim Patrick.
It's Tim Patrick.
What is he? Is he tight end?
He's a
Receiver.
receiver.
Wide receiver. I also find it really funny that Michael Carter got cut because because Jonathan Gannon was like, "Yeah, we're not going to play him in the third preseason game. He's
Tim
shown us
Patrick
enough,"
is
and then they
showing up
cut
as a
him.
free agent, by the way.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
because he
showed
got
him enough.
cut,
But he's too bad.
but he's
Alright.
going. He's just he had like an
Tim
agreement
Patrick's
to
on a
sign
team
with
now.
the
Yeah, he just signed
Yeah.
with the Lions.
yeah.
Okay. So he's actually on a team?
Yes.
He's on the lines.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes
Mhm.
He should
All right.
play. He actually looked good.
Let's see what my choices are here.
Ray Davis.
Not
Oh,
another running
Zonovan
back.
Knight. Yeah.
CJ Ham.
DJ Ham.
CJ Ham, the only good fullback in the world.
But he's
Kyle
not
Juszczyk.
useful for fantasy. Oh my gosh. All
Ray
right.
Davis seems like a solid pick.
You should draft Cody solely for that smile.
He's a guard.
Look at that smile, man.
All right.
Broken smile right there.
All right. I already have 3 running backs. Do I really want a 4th?
You could
Um,
draft you
yes.
could draft Walmart Michael Strahan.
Is Walmart
Another
Michael?
Panther.
Oh, it's another Panther. Okay. What about Tyree Cleveland? Is he still on the Colts?
No chance.
Let's find out.
Doubt it.
Didn't he get drafted by the Broncos?
He got cut.
Tyree
today.
Mine's
Cleveland.
saying free agent.
He's
Yeah,
a
he got
free-
cut.
Is Ray Davis or Zonovan Knight
He's on
actually gonna play?
Buffalo currently.
Is Zonovan? I feel like Zonovan.
I don't know if Zonovan's on the
should-
team.
I
Ray
know I
Davis
ended
is
up
like-
with Ray Davis in another fantasy league. Is he like actually gonna play?
Zonovan. Oh, Zonovan Knight.
He's a
got
legitimate
cut.
handcuff, Ray
I said,
Davis.
according to this,
Whatever.
Ray Davis is on the Bills, but I don't know if he got cut.
Ray Davis is still
Oh,
on
Ray
the team.
Davis did a post grad year in New Jersey at Blair Academy.
All right, Tim, you're gonna have to make my pick for me so I don't leave the screen. Give me Ray Davis.
Hold on.
That's gonna be
Yeah,
my
what the
fourth,
Mets
my
up
fourth,
6-0.
running back in 7 rounds.
I just picked my fourth wide receiver in
All
4
right.
rounds.
Now, before you generate mine, I have a question about my champion's advantage.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
If I use it, can I see the roll before I use it?
I think that's
Well,
fair.
the
No.
only thing I have
Like
is
not if I use it, but like, can I see the roll before I decide whether I want to use it or not? Or do I have to use it before the roll?
No, you have to use it before. Bellows
In
had
my-
no idea last year.
Oh, that's We did that last year?
Yes.
Yes.
I don't remember.
Fellows used it in the sign and trade, or the not the sign and trade.
If he chooses to use it, can we see who he could have gotten?
That's fine. Yeah.
Oh, I think it'll make it more interesting.
All right, so
Okay, I'm
T-Glass,
gonna use my champion reroll.
all right, so this is let me just show you what you
Uh-oh.
might have missed out
I
on.
almost just won Moon Car. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, T-Glass, you missed out on Josh Jacobs.
I think he got
He
picked.
was drafted already.
Okay, then you didn't really miss
That
out.
was a good
Wait,
decision.
so
Thank God.
he's taking it?
Yes.
I'm spinning it right now. Then hold on.
You could add Quinn Miners again.
Okay, gimmick number 24. Draft the player who played with Kadarius Toney, Antonio Brown, or Darren Waller, the NFL's elitist rappers.
Ooh.
So unfair.
There's some really good options there.
So it could be someone
Ooh.
who was on the Chiefs Super Bowl team last year.
There's some
So you
pretty
could take Mahomes or Kelsey right here.
Yep.
Rick.
Or
You could take Tom Brady.
Waller. No.
Good idea.
Who was the other one?
Antonio Brown.
Brown.
Yes.
So
So you can go.
I think
Buck.
I already have all of
You have Mike-
Antonio Brown's teammates.
Let's
I have
see.
Mike Evans and Chris Godwin.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're pretty much between Kelsey and Mahomes here. Oh.
Also give her
I already
Rice.
have Rashee Rice. Lots of good options for Casey's offense. I don't have a quarterback yet. I already have a tight end, so I'm gonna take the best player in the world, Patrick Mahomes.
all right,
Well,
so that's a
I-
unique decision because of what the next gimmick is.
Yes,
So
because
the
Oh,
next
shit.
gimmick, this
Draft
is yep.
a tight end or a kicker.
So you can pick
Oh,
either a tight
that's
end or a
huge.
kicker, but it has to be one of those. T-Glass, you're up.
So you can
Okay,
get Mahomes and
perfect.
Kelsey right now.
Oh my gosh.
T-Glass just
Yeah.
lucked out in this
I
draft.
think
for the
I
second year
have
in a
to.
row.
I think I have to take the hookup there. Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelsey back to back. Thank you,
That's
Champions
insane.
Advantage.
That's insane.
So
If you
now
don't win with this team, T-Glass.
Got Luck Merchant over here.
I do not have a tight end or a kicker. Trey McBride is very good. I mean, I know I can get a kicker in the last round because if there's a position you don't have, you can get them in the last round. So I'm gonna go with who I think is the best tight end that's not Travis Kelsey right now because I don't trust Mark Andrews' health, and that's Trey McBride.
All right, Drew.
All right, I'm putting it on Mr. Mark Andrews. I think he's got a good quarterback at the wind. I don't know what the word is there for that. But I'm gonna take Mark Andrews. If you have to draft a running back, I'm cooked.
Ooh, okay.
I have like 4. No, I'm just kidding. I have like
I'll
2
trade.
tight ends already. So I'm gonna take a kicker. I'm gonna take that boy in Dallas, Brandon Aubrey. He didn't fail me last year, and hopefully he doesn't
Thank
fail me
the
this year.
Lord. Let me tell you something. So just to clarify, TJ Hawkinson is not going to be back week 1, right?
I don't think so.
No,
No.
he's on the pup list. He's out
Remember,
probably half the
I
year.
draft Granson last round, and Evan Ingram was a fantasy standout last year. Now, yes, I do have Travis Etienne, but I feel that Evan Ingram, even though he dropped passes in New York, is starting to become a fantasy stud at tight end. Not the best, but up there. So I'm going to go with Evan Ingram.
It's an excellent pick.
All right, Mr. Interim GM with Raheel.
Kyle Pitts. No question.
Simple enough.
Hell
Hold
yeah.
on.
Kyle Pitts was mine.
By the way, this is huge because there's a lot of good tight ends going off the board.
Hmm.
This is a difference making round.
How's Kincaid?
I don't know. You tell me.
Listen,
Very,
you
very,
talk
very
about
helpful.
NFL's elitist tight ends available. I mean, TJ Hawkinson is hurt to start the year, but he's up there.
Mhm.
Cole Kmet had a decent season last year. He's not elite. I'm just saying, based on fantasy terms.
Yeah.
Jake Ferguson has a really good connection with Dak. Like he's
Do you have faith in Brock Bowers? You know, being what his hype is going to be? Could Dalton Schultz be a little bit better? I know Taysom Hill's hit or miss every year. Taysom Hill's usually a waiver pickup for some team. So,
Is he QB eligible?
not
I
at the
think
moment.
tight end, but I'm sure he will get his stats when he plays QB as well, like he does in every other league.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go with Kincaid, just the best tight end available right now.
Fair enough.
All right, Brett.
I'm very high on Jake Ferguson. I'm glad he's here. So taking Jake Ferguson.
Hoffman.
I think we're gonna go Brock Bowers. I think Minshew usually likes throwing to his tight ends. I can see him having a big year.
All right. Stack, it's you now.
I'm not gonna
Now,
lie.
I don't know how Zoe would, or I'm sorry, it's not Zoe, you're picking for Tristan.
Tristan.
So I was gonna say, I'm like, I don't know how Zoe would feel about TJ Hawkinson, but
I'm not gonna lie. I kind of wasn't paying
Just
attention. I forgot what the stipulation was.
Tight end or kicker. Tight end or kicker, straight up.
Okay. Well, I
Tight
already
end.
have a tight end, so I guess I should go for a kicker then.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you can save up. You can get a second tight end.
I took a second tight end.
What's
yeah, but you can also draft Harrison Butker.
I know. He's gotta
I
he's
wanna
gotta
do
go at
that.
some point.
In your
I'm tempted to
situation-
do that. You know.
Well, let's review it real quick.
Hawkins Sox would not be a bad pick here.
Let's say you have Chase Brown, Joe Mixon, so you have two running backs, Justin Jefferson, George Kittle, and Ramondre Stevenson. That is a sound team along with the Chiefs defense. A backup, I mean, they're not wrong. A backup tight end does pay off since you already have a tight end. And you have the Commanders defense on the bench. Oh wait, why am I have to make
I'm kind of tempted to go against the grain and just get Butker, you know.
I mean, I think a kicker. You're not guaranteed a kicker until the last round if
Right.
you don't have one.
So I might as well get either like him or
TJ
like-
Hawkins is a great play, knowing that you have a starting tight end, and that he could come in and maybe play the flex spot.
Tim, you have an obsession with TJ Hawkinson. It's
Yeah.
starting to get a little creepy.
He's
A
carrying
little
my
unhealthy here.
You know he's on the pup, right?
Yeah, I know he's going to miss weeks, but he has George Kittle to start off with. That's my point.
At least 4 weeks.
You know what? I want Butker. Give me Butker.
All
Give me
right.
butt kicker.
All right, Bellows, you're on the clock.
Alrighty, sorry, I didn't realize my camera was off. I am gonna go with Dallas Goddard here.
God bless. Oh,
Good pick. Good pick. Vinny.
All right. Well, we're taking a look, and I'm between two options,
You need
and
the kicker, right?
I do need a kicker, but Brandon Aubrey got taken, and I think with how this freaking gimmick is gone, I might as well get a position in need, and I think tight end is more valuable than kicker, so I'm gonna be bold and take Chagosium.
Wow.
All right,
Not a
here you
bad pick.
go, Zoe.
All right. What does Zoe want? You should give her TJ Hawkinson just for giggles.
And remember, she has Sam Laporta, so TJ Hawkinson would not hurt here.
I'm not gonna
It would
lie. When I
not.
was
But look at
when
the
I was-
receivers. It would benefit to have TJ Hawkinson. But if she doesn't like TJ Hawkinson,
hey, she
I mean,
can't
Justin
complain. You're
Tucker's
the
on the
one
back
drafted
pick.
for her.
do what?
She can't complain. You're the one drafted for her.
But the receiving core is pretty bad. Yeah, Hutchinson and Brandon Cook.
You're Hodgkinson and Brandon Cook. So you could use a flex piece. You are 100% right.
The problem is he won't be flex eligible
Yes,
for
he
a
is.
few weeks.
Oh, well, for a few weeks, yes, because he's hurt. You're 100% right.
And if she needs points, it'd be better to take someone like Dalton Schultz.
Or you can pick Justin Tucker.
Opera singer.
I'm gonna roll with Justin Tucker. It's a safer play, and it's a solidified kicker.
All right, Alex C, bring us home in this round.
I'm between two right now, whether it's Dalton Schultz or if I go out on a limb and take Taysom Hill. I'm gonna take Taysom Hill just because it would be really funny if he's my quarterback at times.
All right, so that takes us to round 9, I believe. So Tim, spin that wheel and give us what we're
Oh,
looking
yeah.
for here.
Here we go. And I'm going to be honest with you. This one's going to be a tough one because I really don't know. Draft a wide receiver who is number 1 on their team's depth chart.
Cool.
So draft a wide receiver that's number 1 on their respective team's depth chart.
Now, Tim, I have a question. If we run out of players that are number 1 on the team's
be
depth
number
chart, we go to
it'll
number 2s. Okay.
Oh, perfect. All right. Well, all right. Hold on. Let me check and make sure.
That's only if we run out of number 1s. There's still number 1s out there.
On my team.
Okay, yeah.
God dang it, Perk Thuggins.
Is it safe to assume that Brandon Ayuk is number 1 on San Francisco's depth chart?
No.
Yeah.
That's Debo.
It's Debo.
Just
Well,
look up the depth chart.
Debo-
They have to release him.
Yeah, I just sent the link
Is
in
Debo even left?
the Zoom.
No,
Debo's the receiver one. Debo's the receiver one in San Fran.
Cooper
but I don't-
out there. Zay Flower. Oh, yes. Right?
Yeah,
we-
Zay Flowers is.
Yeah. So we are not counting Brandon Ayuk as a wide receiver 1.
No, he's not. He's receiver 2 in the depth
Yes,
chart.
to standardize things, I sent the ESPN one. Those are the depth charts we're gonna use.
Cooper
God
Kupp
dang.
is receiver 1 in LA.
Calvin Ridley is a wide receiver 1.
Say Amari Cooper's out there.
Calvin Ridley technically number 1, or is it still Hopkins?
I think it's D Hop.
D Hop's out.
He's hurt, so
Oh, he's hurt. So then, yes, Calvin Ridley would be one in that case. Yes.
Oh man, why couldn't Debo Samuel pull his hamstring again? I'm just kidding.
Oh, Calvin Ridley's above D Hop in the depth chart anyway.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
Hey,
Rashee Rice, I assume, is receiver 1.
This is a round.
Yes.
Amari Cooper.
Or if you pick later, it may help you.
Cortland Sutton.
I'll take Cooper Kupp. I believe in him.
Right
in him
there.
back here.
All right,
Smart
Jamie.
pick, I think, in that situation.
I
All right.
needed a wide.
If there was ever a
I'm
team
just glad.
that needed a wide receiver, it would be this one.
So, what's his name? Malik Hutchinson will no longer be a starter.
Xavier Hutchinson.
Xavier,
have-
I didn't even know what his name was.
Calvin Ridley, Zay Flowers, Amari Cooper.
Yeah, I'm cooked here.
I think
Rashee Rice is number 1 as well, right?
he is.
He is.
And that is going to be the pick because I think he has the
Watson?
most potential. I don't like Calvin Ridley. Zay is going to fumble at the goal line. So I think it's just Rashee.
All
The
right.
best quarterback.
Rashee Rice goes off the board. Another Chief. We've had a lot of Chiefs go the last round or two. Vinny, you're up.
Well, that really stinks.
have
Isn't I thought Debo was hurt.
No, he's questionable, but he's
always
number 1
questionable.
in their depth chart.
I have a question real quick. Is it?
Yeah.
It's not our favorite team. It's any team, correct?
Any team. Any
Yeah.
team.
Oh, okay,
Alright,
I was
well-
like, I might be cooked if I'm a Falcons fan.
No, it's any team's
So-
number 1 on their depth chart. If we run out of number 1s, we go to number 2s.
Okay.
I think
Oh man.
I mean,
well,
I'm
someone's
down
gonna
to
get
two
lucky and get
options.
Ayuk.
I'm down to 2 options here. And with the unfortunality that I can't take Brandon Ayuk, even though Debo's hurt. Let's see, 108.
Oh, Joshua Palmer is the receiver 1 in the Chargers depth chart.
I'm
I
I'm
feel
gonna go.
picked.
He's been picked.
is
Yeah, I know that's just nasty.
is Keon Coleman receiver number 1 in Buffalo?
He's
No,
been
I think it's
picked.
Curtis Samuel.
It's either him
All
or
right,
Shakir.
I'm going Amari
Khalil
Cooper.
Shakir?
They've both been picked.
Yeah.
Oh, it is Shakir. Yeah, and he's on my
Yeah,
team.
it's Shakir.
All right, Vinny, where are we looking here?
I think he
Amari
drafted
Cooper?
unless he didn't
Yeah.
pick and the time ran out, in which I can undo.
He
No,
took Amari Cooper.
I took Amari Cooper. Everybody was just talking.
All right.
Yeah.
He had
I heard
20,
him.
20 more freaking 20 more targets than Zay Flowers did. And
All right, let's go to Bellows. This is Bellows' last pick, by the way, before we go to our new technology we have, where we will be using my Snapchat AI to make these selections for Bellows going forwards. But last time you have control here, who are you going to go with?
Last time, and I currently have 4 receivers on my roster. I have no running backs. So this is my 5th receiver. And I'm gonna add Zay Flowers to the team as my 5th receiver, who will probably never play.
And I'm going to end up with at least 5 running backs, Bellows. So let's talk post draft here. We might need to do a little swap. But
I
yeah.
agree.
All right. Well, Bellows,
Good idea.
appreciated having you, 2022 champ. And we will go next to Riley Ogle, who might not even know what a depth chart is.
No, I've been looking at it. Is AJ Brown still available?
No, he's
I don't
not.
think so.
Nah, he's long gone.
Damn.
Now I'll give you a tip. Tristan
Calvin
likes the Packers.
He likes the Packers, and Christian Watson.
Christian Watson is still available.
Right, Jaden Reed's not one. It's Christian. It should
No,
be.
it's Christian Watson. Christian Watson is the one. So that's a tip. If you want to please Tristan,
Calvin Ridley's probably your best option, though.
I agree. Last year wasn't on the
I'd
Calvin, but 2024, 2025.
I mean, I would probably just go for the best option here then. So I'd probably just take Calvin.
All right. Calvin Ridley goes. You bet on him. And then let's go to Hopkins.
I think I'm going to go.
There's 3 number 1s available. Does that look right to me?
Yes.
I think I'm going to go Deontay Johnson. I think new offense.
turn a new leaf.
Looked pretty solid in preseason.
Is Deontay over Adam Thielen?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah,
he is. He is. Damn it, that was my pick.
Wait, it's wide receiver.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
I believe there are.
So annoyed.
I believe there are 3 wide receiver 1s left.
Yeah,
right, you're right.
my pick was gonna be Deontay Johnson, but he's gone.
There's Courtland Sutton out there.
Yeah, Sutton's gonna be
Sutton,
my pick.
Christian Watson, and Kendrick Bourne, I believe.
Which means
I'm on the Bo Nix hype train right now. Courtland Sutton's here.
That makes me upset.
So who's left?
Son.
I believe it's Christian Watson and Kendrick Bourne.
It's Christian Watson or Kendrick Bourne.
Wait, is Khalil Shakir higher than Keon Coleman?
Yes.
Yeah,
but
he already
got
Khalil
Christian.
Shakir's gone.
He's on my team.
Kendrick who?
Kendrick Bourne or Christian Watson. Kendrick
New
Bourne.
England's receiver 1.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
He's out.
He's not good. He's not good.
I was gonna say I don't even see him. So
I can't believe Tim is looking into Brandon Ayuk.
Yep.
Kristen
He
watch.
is.
That's the gimmick draft for you.
It is, and that will be.
Hold on. You think I'm looking into IU? You think I'm picking?
Well, guys, real
Are
quick.
you
guys,
not?
Yeah, Tim is looking into Jalen Waddle.
Here, I gotta be up at like really.
This is why Tim doesn't win.
So Tropper, this is your last pick, and you'll go to AI too.
This is my last pick. Well, unless you want to text me like the gimmick for one, because I'll be up for like 10, 15 more minutes. But
All right, I can swing that to you.
okay, and then so I'll take control of that next one. Then after that, it's
Yep,
all
but,
of it.
okay, but did you make your pick?
Yeah. I thought I
Who was
put
the
it in.
last one available?
All right, Kendrick Bourne is the last one available. That's so that's going to be who Raheel gets.
Okay, and I was being sarcastic. I'm taking deep or IU. Excuse me.
Yep. Have a good night, guys.
Say it, Trop.
Tropper.
Have a good night.
All right, so that means Ryan Miniker has some choices here. Or
Yeah.
Drew. I forgot who's next.
No, it's Miniker.
Can't take receiver 3s, by the way.
Yes, it's got to be a wide receiver 2.
I believe Tank Dell is receiver 3.
Yeah.
Maybe
is.
Keenan Allen.
Mm-hmm.
Keenan Allen is receiver 2 in Chicago behind
Let me
DJ.
just go. Let me just go. Make
about
He's
sure.
ahead of Rome.
Yep.
Yeah, is it
Devontae
Dunze?
is receiver 2.
JSN is receiver 3.
When I read this depth chart, do
Rome
I
is
read
receiver 3.
Go ahead, Mecker.
when I read this depth chart? Do I read from like AJ Brown down?
Yeah, so for it, it'll say because there's 2 wide receiver slots, so like Atlanta, it's Drake London
Devontae
and
Smith
Darnell
is number
Mooney.
2.
Devontae Smith is number 2.
Smith is number 2.
So he'll have the second.
Yeah.
That's all I need to know. I mean,
All right.
Waddle's a decent pick. He
So
might get
with
injured
my
a couple times out of the
5th
year.
wide receiver of this draft,
That's how I feel.
in 9th round, I'm gonna take Mr. Jalen Waddle.
All right, Eddie.
All right, let me take a gander here. Hold on one second, because I keep minimizing Safari for some reason. All right, wrong tab, right tab. All right.
I feel like this is the first time where it's almost better to have a later pick in the draft, like in the round, compared to where it's been better to have an early pick in the round. This is like the first time it's opposite.
All right. I worry about the issues with.
I would have rather had Cooper Kupp.
Asking out in Cincinnati. I don't even know if T. Higgins. I assume T. Higgins is number 2. Tank Dell's gonna have too much competition for targets.
He's also 3.
Yeah.
Tank Dell's 3. Yeah.
So I'm just gonna. I know Rome and DJ are gonna get targets, but Keenan Allen is just too good not to take in this situation. I already have a young receiver, and this is at least a different bye week because I have so many damn 11s. So Keenan Allen.
All right, T-Glass.
I don't really like T. Higgins, but it's kind of a large drop from him to like Jaden Reed or Jordan Addison. So I feel like I have to take him, and hopefully Jamar Chase, I know, hasn't been at practice. I think he started coming this week, but hopefully he's a little rusty for week 1 and T. Higgins can get some extra work in.
I have got to say shout out to Brett right now, because without him spoiling my pick to Tim, I would have 6 wide receivers and not 5. So I want to say shout out real quick.
So we are on to the next round.
This is a good one.
This one is going to be a lot easier. So we are drafting players from a team in which that finished last in its division last season. So
wait, say that again. I'm sorry.
You're picking players. You're picking players from teams that finished last in their division last year.
So, for example, you can draft the Washington Patriots. They're players for the Patriots.
And just to clarify, it's not someone who played for them last year and left. It's a player that's currently on their roster. So they didn't have to be on that team last year, but they're on that team this year.
So I could have had T. Higgins right here.
So your options are the Patriots, the Chargers, the Bengals, the Titans, on the
Commanders,
the Cardinals, the Bears, or the Panthers.
They tied with the Bears.
It doesn't matter.
Wait.
The Bears last.
They're the last.
By tiebreaker.
Yeah, they
Bears
lost
were
the
last.
tiebreaker.
I feel like there's some solid options out there.
There are.
They have to be on the team now.
Now they
not
didn't have
last
to be
year?
on it last year. They just have to be on the roster now.
So I can't take Henry, right?
Correct.
Might have clarified this, but is the NFC North Bears because they tied in
Yes.
the bottom?
Yes.
half?
NFC North is the Bears.
You know, T-Glass, what's stopping you from taking Evan McPherson right now?
A lot of things.
He's terrible.
Not being a moron.
Not being a moron. I think I need some running back depth.
I like that.
I'm between Between Swift and Connor.
I say Swift. There's Brian Robinson out there. There's
Tony Pollard.
Pollard.
Swiss
Yep.
cheese is out here. Ooh.
Is Pollard a starter or is it Tajay Spears?
He is a starter. Yeah.
They're both trash. I'm gonna take James Conner.
All right, Eddie.
All right. I was busy texting my AI. That's really weird out of context. Okay. Let me think this one through. Tim, could you give me the teams one more time?
I got you. I got
Yep.
it right here. Commanders, Cardinals, Bears, Panthers, Patriots, Chargers, Bengals, Titans.
All right. So here's basically my thoughts here. I could grab a second QB and then not have to worry about it. I could grab either Kyler or Jaden Daniels. I could also use a third receiver. I kind of don't want to get another Bears receiver as much as I like Roma Dunze. This is tough. This is a tough one. I'm worried I'm going to miss out on getting a second quarterback, but I kind of don't.
I
don't
also
wanna
feel
miss.
like most people don't have a second quarterback right now, though.
Well,
doesn't even
Lamar
have
Jackson
a
and Josh
quarterback.
Allen still aren't on teams.
I was gonna say, do most people even have a QB yet?
I'm
Some of
kind
us
of.
don't
You know
even
what?
have a
You know what?
quarterback.
I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna go. I know he's on the same team as one of my other guys, but very high on him. I like Roma Dunze. I know it's a little much. Now I have two Panthers running backs and two Bears receivers, but whatever. Roma Dunze.
The wait is finally over, man. I'm gonna take DeAndre Swift to get my first running back on my team.
Great pick.
Hey, what I had last year, I think it took till round 11. It was for me to get my first running back last season, so I feel your pain.
Yeah, but I don't think he had 5 wide receivers by that time.
I don't remember what I had, but Najee.
You definitely had at least one
and
fullback.
Paris, Miniker, you're on the clock.
I missed that.
Yeah, Drew took my fucking running back. So now I'm looking.
But I had to get a running back.
I don't have a running back. I'm in the same boat you are. Or you were.
No.
I will give you some help though. It is saying Brian Robinson's the starter, and then for Titans, the starter is gonna be Pollard.
Pollard? Okay.
Mhm. I'm surprised Eckler isn't the starter, but who knows?
Still decent running backs on the board, so yeah, I can afford to take Pollard here.
All right, so now
still a decent back.
I'm very conflicted because I had Brian Robinson last season and felt it was very hit or miss. Bengals, Chargers, Patriots. I mean, I don't know how to feel about the Chargers. I'm not high on Lad McConk. Oh, I have way too many receivers anyways. Honestly, you know what? Man, it's tough because I'm a big Austin Eckler fan. I like his receiving capabilities. But Brian Robinson is probably younger, so he's going to get more touches. So maybe Brian Robinson. I mean, what's my other Cardinals and Bears? Man, this is tough. Definitely don't have a Cardinals option that I like. Tight end's gone, and the Bears, no. So yeah, Brian Robinson's gonna join us.
All right. Now back to our interim GM with the headset. He looks like Bill Belichick over there. He's got the pencil. He's got Fantastic. All right, Mendez, where are we going for Mr. Jazzwall?
Well, he needs a running back, but unfortunately, everybody's taking running back in this round. I don't really feel like he would be happy about Tyjae Spears. So I don't even know who's in charge of running back. B-Rob just got
I think
taken.
they're both. Yeah, Gus and Dobbins are both gone.
Oh, never mind. I forget that Stevenson's the starter. I'm like, Antonio Gibson's there still.
So I don't think he would like Tommy DeVito as quarterback. So I would give him Kyler Murray.
Kyler Murray it is.
That
All
really
right,
hurts.
on the clock.
All right, Tropper has sent in his pick. He is
never
going
mind.
with Adam Thielen.
I've got a feeling.
Decent pick.
Adam Thielen. There he is. Okay. Brett's on the clock.
All right,
Indeed.
coach.
I do like Taji's. I don't know what to do. I gotta look around. 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, that's way too many. All right. So I know damn well I'm not in a position to where if we have a quarterback round, I'm gonna get like one of the top guys. I just know that because that's the order. We've fallen. So I'm gonna take a risk and take Mr. Jaden Daniels.
Now, reminder, it's not just you're playing to win, you're playing to not finish last. That's the goal. So don't forget.
Exactly.
I think I got that locked up.
I think you do too. Once again, through the draft, you have cooked because you were able to get Mahomes and Kelsey back to back, which is outrageous. All right, Hoffman, go ahead.
I think I'm gonna go Tyjae Spears. I think they're gonna be throwing the ball a lot more, and he's more of a pass catching back than Pollard. I think they're splitting reps. I don't think one is over the other. It sounds like they're splitting reps, and I think he's gonna end up being better than Pollard.
All right. Bellows is going to have to somehow have a pick via AI.
Oh yeah, I'll explain.
Oh,
I have some stuff ready, but
Riley's on
meantime.
the clock, though.
So the only position right now that I really don't have covered is the quarterback. So at this point, I guess I have to get one now, or else I'm probably gonna get screwed. So, I mean, the only options really like. Well, I guess I could.
Bryce Young.
Pretty sure it's just Bryce Young.
Just Bryce Young.
Will Levis.
I could go with an unproven one of like Caleb Williams or
He's taken.
or
He's
oh,
taken,
Drake
yeah.
May.
Drake. I mean, yeah.
But I feel like that's better as a secondary, if
Eh.
anything. So what was the best one?
Bryce Young.
Bryce Young.
Which
Then we'll go with Bryce Young.
Bryce Young or Will Levis. It's whoever you believe in more.
We'll go with Bryce Young then.
All right. So here's the deal. So I spoke to my Snapchat AI. I told them the stipulations and said to just start naming me players that fit the mold of playing on their last place team last year or on a team that finished in last place last year. And I got a lot of nonsense, but eventually I did get a pick that can be made. And that is a receiver from the Los Angeles Chargers by the name of Ladd McConkey. So Bellows, unfortunately, is going to get a 6th receiver here, but it's a pretty good one.
The wonders of AI.
Who knows? He could be a good player.
By the way, this is the guy I'm talking to. He looks pretty cool.
All right, I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Now, I know in the standings, it might list one over the other, but the Vikings tied the Bears.
Nope. It's by tiebreaker. The Bears for last place. So.
Fuck me. All right, then I'm just gonna take Evan McPherson. Jaden Daniels was my pick, and I got heartbroken once again.
All right. Who's next? Oh, Zoe with Mendez.
The head coach over there.
Was Marvin Harrison taken?
Yeah,
Yes.
I took him round 1.
Round.
Oh, really?
I
Yeah.
think you should get another tight end on the pup list.
Hey, nothing's stopping you from drafting a defense, by the way.
He already has 2 defenses, bro.
Yeah, but the Bears defense is still out there. You can have 3. Eddie had 3 last year.
I had 3 defenses and at 1.4 quarterbacks, and only one of them were starting in 2022. So
Was it Taysom Hill?
no, it was Derek Carr. I had Derek Carr, Sam Howell, Ben DiNucci, and somebody else.
Wow.
So I don't know much about this guy. And I know he's injured. But I know he's going to start when he comes back. So I'll give Zoe Jonathan Brooks.
I've heard some decent things about that guy, so we'll see. Alexi, you're the sports encyclopedia, so you should know where you're going.
Yeah, I do. I had a bunch of guys in mind, and then they all got mercilessly stolen from me in like the last half of the round. But I just realized that nobody's taken DeAndre Hopkins yet, so I will be taking advantage.
All right. Let me see. Did you send me what gimmick this is?
You right now, and you're gonna have to send the link. I am so glad we're getting this round.
Oh God, am I gonna miss out on another quarterback?
I forgot you made this one. All right. This is a interesting one. It involves a certain rapper who has kind of, not someone that we like to talk about much longer because he was a little scandalous. It's not Drake.
Is it
the Diddy party?
Oh, it sure is. So there is an article that I have just sent. Tim, if you can text it in the text group chat as well.
My God.
That lists 10 teams that P. Diddy should consider owning. I don't know why he'd be in the position to currently own an NFL franchise, but that's what he claims.
This is the BET article, by the way. But you have to draft the player that plays on any of those 10 teams.
So the teams, and if someone can type it in the chat, we'll send it. It's the Jets, the Bears, the Commanders, the Raiders, the Finns, Miami, Falcons, the Jags, the Rams, the Lions, or the Cardinals. So I'll work on typing up the list, but those are the teams we're looking at.
Oh,
my mic
finally,
I'm typing it right now. Don't worry.
Okay.
Finally, Jameer Gibbs is going to get picked.
Yeah.
This has to be an old article for the St. Louis Rams.
Yeah, it
it's
also
before 2015.
Yeah, it has something that the Washington Redskins is racist, so P. Diddy can change it up. So
Yep.
it's been a while.
There you go. It's
All right, Alec.
I have. Oh boy, I need a quarterback desperately, but also
Josh
Jameer Gibson
Allen.
right there.
So wait, it's any player, right?
Ooh, big decision. Yeah,
Wait,
it's
the
any
Bills
player
aren't-
from
the
those
Bills
10
aren't on here, are
teams.
Josh Allen will not be taken here, by the way.
Yeah, no,
Oh, the Bills aren't on here?
No.
no.
What quarterback?
Out of
Rodgers.
these, let me see the highest.
Jets,
The
Bears.
highest
Tua?
quarterback is
Rodgers,
is Aaron
Tua,
Rodgers.
Goff,
Who is
Stafford.
better than Rodgers? Trevor Lawrence is better than Rodgers.
All right, what's the first team? Because I can't.
Stafford's better than Rodgers.
The
You take
Jets are
Stafford
number one.
here, Benny.
Stafford,
What-
Jared
what's
Goff.
the
Matt
first-
Stafford.
Can I?
You know what?
What's the first team on the list? Because it goes 2 out of whatever for the
Jets.
Jets.
Bears.
1 out of 11 is
Yeah,
not a
nothing.
team.
It's
Not a
just
team.
it's
That's
just
just
saying.
like the
Okay.
intro to the article.
So Jets, Bears, Redskins, Raiders, Dolphins, Falcons.
I typed it in the Zoom if you want to look at that.
Freaking
Yeah.
shoots! All right, you
I'm
know
gonna
what?
I'm gonna take another risk and miss out on a quarterback and take Jameer Gibbs, high end talent.
Best player available.
That's a good pick.
It's a good pick for the 11th round.
So
I'm probably gonna regret not taking a quarterback, but it's fine.
Zoe to this point has no quarterback. I don't want
take
to.
one
I don't want to have her be upset at having no quarterback.
or take Lefty Magician over. In
Go
Miami.
get one at least.
You have
I'm
No
getting
matter
one.
what.
listen, I'm sure she loves Jared Goff.
I
That's
know,
true.
but Tua
Oh,
has the
that's a
best
throwback.
weapons.
Is it? And Aaron Rodgers is still out there, right?
Fuck Aaron Rodgers.
No.
Wow.
Aaron Rodgers is like the 5th best quarterback
What
that
about
he can
Kyler,
take right
man?
now.
Unless someone took
Huh?
Kyler.
He's gone.
Yeah, Kyler's
Aw.
gone.
Trevor, Tua, Goff,
Who sent
Stafford.
it in Colorado? Why?
He sent every link in Colorado.
Ah,
So
I see
I
that
know.
now.
So I can
I
pull it
hope
up.
she won't be pissed on passing up Jared Goff,
Who cares?
but I'm gonna give her Tua because of Tyreek and
Tua's
Waddle.
better.
Hopefully Tua don't turn the ball over this year. Nah, I'm just kidding.
Or play in -30-degree weather.
Yeah.
God
Don't be a
almighty.
great
That's what Tua
1 through
needs.
10
Tua
week
needs,
How many-
quarterback.
Tua needs a
How many
dome.
times is this gonna happen to me?
I'm sorry.
No. God almighty.
Take Stafford, bro.
Just take Stafford.
Here's my issue.
You have a mild Stafford infection. Come on.
You do, not me. See, I think offensively, based off of full health, I think the Jets have a better offensive line, better offensive weapons than the Rams do. The Jets have a very good offensive line compared to last year. But my issue is I have too many week 12 bye weeks. So I'm going to have to live up to the team name here. Take Matt Stafford, put up really good numbers.
There it is. There it is.
Put up really good
Alright.
numbers last season if he stays healthy.
Tim,
How we land on this for no.
our AI, the first 16 players it gave me had already been drafted or play on defense, but the 17th will actually benefit Bellows in a big way because he doesn't have a running back yet. Now, this guy is technically a number 2 back, but he got a lot of the touches to score last year for the Lions. So David Montgomery will be going to Team Bellows.
Okay. Now it's gonna be
Riley
Ryan.
Ogle.
Listen, you can get Aaron Rodgers now.
I feel like I can get a better QB if I wait.
Don't risk it.
You don't know. You really don't know.
So, chat. I kind of want to get another tight end here, but I don't know who's available.
Well,
I guess
I say let's go
none.
over your roster real quick. You have Bryce Young, Chase Brown, Joe Mixon, Justin Jefferson, Calvin Ridley, George Kittle, Ramondre Stevenson. So you're pretty solid in the running back room. Outside, we don't know what Brown's role will fully be. Chiefs defense, Harrison Butker, and on your bench, the Commanders defense at the moment. So really, where you're lacking is the quarterback department.
Right. I mean, I guess it wouldn't hurt. I have Aaron Rodgers. You just better
So,
not get hurt,
It only lasts 2 snaps.
Yeah.
All right. Hoffman, you're on the clock.
I mean, Lonnie's kind of obviously like he was like running back 1 a lot of weeks when he was getting touches, and Mahoster is probably going to get less touches this year.
Yeah, I'm also going to follow the running back train. I'm thankful the Raiders are on this list, and I hope Zamir White builds on his momentum from last year.
Dog.
All right, so I don't really know what Tropper's roster looks like. Let me actually take a look because he might be he has 1 tight end. I guess a second wouldn't hurt. The problem is the one they suggested isn't very good. So Ben Sinnott, I don't really know who
Ben
this guy is.
Simmons?
No,
It's a
Sinnott.
rookie.
He's on the
He's a rookie
Commanders,
tight end?
and
Yeah.
that is what the AI spit out to me as the first person that's actually eligible to be drafted. So,
He actually played
unfortunately,
both sides of the ball in college, defense and offense. He played
He's not bad
linebacker
either.
so
at
Tropper's
Iowa.
getting the
He's gonna be
Shohei
their
Ohtani of the NFL. So,
Yes,
Here's
sir.
the clock.
yep, we're heel time.
Looking right now.
Coach Mendez goes to work.
Yeah.
Play
It's worth
sheet and
playing.
all.
He needed the second running back, but most of these teams only have one. I see Austin Eckler still on the board.
Kidding me. So, explain this to me, Eddie, okay?
Yes.
This article's an eternity years old, but you're telling me the Cleveland Browns is not on this list?
Yep.
That's blasphemy.
They're so bad off that Diddy couldn't even help them.
Diddy's money wouldn't have helped.
I can't believe like every Bear player is gone.
I wonder if he wants to own the Browns nowadays.
can
with
take
a
the
certain
Bears
quarterback on their
defense.
roster.
Nah, it's okay. Give him Austin Eckler.
Yeah, I think that's one of the smart picks in this situation. Tim,
Hold on 1 second. I'm trying to get it picked. I think I'm going to get a backup quarterback here because when I look at it, I already have my guy at a CJ Stroud. And to be honest with you, I don't really think I can get better in the receiver spot in this case. I definitely because I'm searching Austin. That's why. So I feel that it's got to be. Oh wait a second. He's drafted, isn't he?
Oh,
Tim,
no,
why does
not
this keep
again.
happening to you?
You have to.
You have to say their name, brother.
Is Tua drafted?
Yeah. Oh my.
Yeah.
Long,
Yeah, he
long
went
time
earlier
ago.
this round.
Bro is
Oh, boy.
not here.
Tim, Trevor Lawrence and Jared Goff are both available.
Trevor Lawrence and Jared Goff.
Trevor
So you're
Lawrence
back up
was
there.
compared to Daniel Jones.
All right, well, we got Trevor Lawrence. There we go.
Okay. I'm taking the most boring pick here. Taking the Falcons defense.
Drew.
Bang. All right. That makes my pick kind of easy. I'm gonna go ahead here and take Jared Goof.
No. All right, I'm not getting a backup quarterback here because I don't even think there's any starters left besides like Aiden O'Connell. So, or Minshew or whoever's going to be starting at quarterback for the Raiders. So, let me see what my options are here. I could go. I don't even know who the best. Brian Thomas and Jacoby Myers. There's a lot of scary picks that I just don't want to go down those routes.
Mike Williams.
Darnell Mooney, that's also a scary pick because he gets hurt every year.
Yeah, Tyler Algier if you're looking for a running back, even though he's the backup.
Yeah, Tyler
but I already
Algier. That's a
have.
great pick.
Yeah, I know, bro. Trust in the process.
I don't trust the process. I trust
Brian Thomas.
I trust having the flexibility potentially to go with a second tight end as my flex because of my lack of strength at running back. So I'm going to go with someone that I do trust to get fantasy points. And that in the current Jets system is Tyler Conklin.
Great pick.
Good pick.
Interesting pick.
All right, T-Glass, bring us home here.
I'm deep in my bench at this point. So we'll take the upside pick, Brian Thomas Jr. Not sure what his role is going to be in Jacksonville, but we'll see if he's scoring a lot of touchdowns. Maybe he finds his way in my flex spot.
So that takes us to this next gimmick. And T-Glass, I know you were very critical of Jerry Jones in our group chat the other day, but this one's pretty self-explanatory. You have to take a player from your favorite NFL team. So you got to take a Cowboy. I got to take an Eagle all the way through. So you're up with a Dallas Cowboy.
My God.
So we got Dak Prescott and then a few fullbacks because they can't run the ball anymore. Talking about you, Ezekiel Elliott. He ate too much. So we're gonna take a backup quarterback. We'll get Dak Prescott.
All right, so this one
maybe we keep our team name for another year.
That's true. Now, this one to me comes at an opportune time, so I can actually get best available players at the end, because I do need a kicker. I mean, the usable Eagles players are gone. Goddard, AJ, Smitty, Hurts, Saquon. I'm not taking Kenneth Gainwell and his
Jahan
halftime
Dotson?
DMs. I don't really want him right now. I do have a lot of pass catchers now because I got Garrett Wilson, Keenan Allen, Adunze, Conklin, McBride. So I'm going to take the safe pick and ensure I have a kicker and go with the kicker that I still think is the best in the league, and that's Jake Elliott.
All right, Drew.
Over Brandon Aubrey?
My gosh, dude.
Brandon Aubrey is good. I'll give you credit on that.
Remember you drafted
So to avoid, I've been kind of screwed here. I can't lie. I think fantasy whoever did this is kind of overrated Tyler Algier. I have no idea how he's scheduled. He's predicted to have 140 points. But I already have 5 wide receivers. And then there's no tight ends, kickers, or defense left. So I'm forced to take Tyler Algier here. I've been shafted.
Vinegar.
Thought about taking Bo Nix as my backup QB2. But I'm gonna wait in hopes Josh Allen or something like that falls to me. I'm gonna take Javonte Williams, solid running back. He's a starter and he's gonna go off this year. What do you expect?
So Malik Neighbors got drafted early. Miniker, I think you drafted Theo Johnson, right? Or was it Vinny?
Yeah, it was
Somebody Theo Johnson. I could go Darius Slayton, but I think it's best if I go by the best number 1 available on the depth chart. And I'm not talking about Daniel Jones. I'm talking about Devin Singletary, who I think would add some running back depth to my team.
This round is almost like who can choose somebody that doesn't like the more players you have, the better the worse your team is.
I should have been a Baltimore Ravens fan.
Valid. Can I turn to a Baltimore Ravens fan for a minute?
I just get back. What is the
situation? Eddie, you're muted.
Okay, yeah, he's a Giant fan, so you got to pick a Giant.
I just pick a Giant.
Best option's literally Daniel Jones.
Oh yeah.
Tyrone Tracy, Purdue Boilermaker.
And let's not forget, Raheel already has DeVito and Neighbors.
So, okay, so we're picking off your favorite team?
Give him Giants defense. Screw it. Oh wait, no, it's already gone.
Is that what this is? You're picking off their favorite team?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Gunnar Olszewski's on the Giants?
Yes.
Yes, he's a punt returner. And kick returner. He did it last season. He had our first special team touchdown in like 6 years.
Oh, interesting.
I mean, I'm being serious. I literally think your only option is Daniel Jones, and then Bellows is kind of
Darius Slayton?
I don't even see
Well,
him.
do you need a receiver?
Oh yeah. Give him Daniel Jones then.
All right, is this Chopper now?
Yes.
Okay, Chopper just got absolutely screwed by the AI. Let me explain.
no.
I told the AI, send me a list of Chicago Bears players, since Chopper's favorite team is indeed the Chicago Bears. Now, Cole Kmet is still available. Very good pass-catching tight end. But that was the 6th player listed. The 3rd and 4th players were defensive players, which means Tropper has to get his 3rd defense here, Tim, which is the Chicago Bears defense, which is still available.
That is rude.
That's rough.
Oof.
See, this is what artificial intelligence is doing to our world. Brett, Have fun picking a Jay.
Yep. I don't know how Mike Williams is going to do coming off an ACL, but we have to find out, I guess.
Yeah, this is a perfect way to find out. All right, Hoffman, Cleveland Browns.
Yeah. I think my heart says Nick Chubb, but I know that he's not going to be the same. So I'm going to go Jerome Ford. He's a workhorse. They have 2 running backs on the roster now, so he's going to get almost every run of snap.
All right, Riley. Tristan is a Packers fan.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Let me look
Jordan
that up.
Love is still out there, although
That's true.
Well, that'd be the third quarterback I have. Would he be better than either
hold
Rodgers
on.
or?
Yeah.
Hold on,
Yeah.
hold on. I think there's
Jalen
a-
Jaden Reed.
or
Jaden Reed
sorry.
might just be the move.
there.
Tight end. Oh, I can't even see that.
Tucker Kraft is not really. I was about to say Aaron Jones, but then I forgot he's not there anymore. He's in Minnesota now.
Yeah. You can draft AJ Dillon if you want. I mean,
He's injured, out for the season.
yeah, I know. He'll be playing
I
Farming
cannot
Simulator.
believe my team right now. This is unbelievable.
Luck of
See,
the draw.
this is what I was waiting for. Whereas, like, I didn't really want to like draft a QB until I absolutely had to, because now I ended up with 2 that are just kind of like.
It doesn't hurt.
Okay.
It doesn't hurt, especially with an injury. I mean, there are a lot of Aaron Rodgers lasted 4 snaps last year, and a lot of people picked him early.
Right.
Sorry.
Jaden Reed was really good last year. He scored 10 total touchdowns.
Yeah, you got Musgrave. You do have options here.
How many Green Bay Packers do you currently have?
Like 0.
All right, so
maybe 1.
Give Tristan someone to root for. Well, actually, you have to, but yeah.
As I guess said Jaden Reed's available.
Yep.
So
yeah.
We'll take him then.
All right, Bellows.
All right. I asked AI, and the first Giant that came up that is not picked. Nice music. Darius Slayton is joining Bellows as I believe either his 6th or 7th receiver. So yeah, his roster construction is in big trouble.
Is he even gonna have a starting running back come the end of this draft?
He does have a running back. I think he got one last round.
He has 1. He has 1. That's his only one.
Can he run a Debo package and put a wide receiver back there?
All right, Vinny, you're on the clock. If
All
this
right, well,
you better stay the whole draft.
so it has been a rough draft, but you know, our Baltimore Ravens took a tough loss to the Chiefs last season.
Shut your ass up.
Not a Ravens fan, buddy.
No. I was doing
Take
some
Zeke.
research.
Pick the fullback.
Doing some research here. Please tell me still here. Okay. Doing some research, and depth chart wise, as much as I would love to take Malachi Corley, he's gonna be wide receiver 5, so I'm going with wide receiver 3. Xavier Gibson.
You're a Jets fan?
Yes, sir. Yes, he
No,
is.
I'm actually a Ravens fan, but
You should have just taken Henry.
All right, who's up? Oh, it's our interim GM.
The answer is you have to draft the Lion.
Yes, you have to draft a Lion here for Zoe. You've already done that. You've already drafted a Lion and a former Lion, and you almost drafted a Lion that was cut. So, which Lion are you getting now?
Well, I
Jameson
think the
Williams.
only option. Yeah, I was gonna say Jameson Williams.
All right.
Justin Jackson.
Defense.
And that means we are going to our resident Seahawks fan, Alex C.
Yeah, I need a quarterback here desperately, and even I'm hoping that I can luck into one of Allen or Lamar next round, but
They're
either way,
still on
this
the board.
Yeah, exactly. I'll take Geno as even if I don't get another quarterback, he's a solid option.
All right. So
Who you
this is a big gimmick. This is a historic gimmick. Dare I say a presidential gimmick. We are going to turn to a former president.
Sports Trump here. For this round, pick a player whose number is higher than my age.
So the rule is you have to pick a player whose number is higher than Trump's age, which is 78.
He's old as shit.
He is. So it's 79 and up.
So another fucking tight end or wide receiver.
Tight end, wide receiver, defense. Or Ty Montgomery if he's still in the league. Those are your options here.
This
There's a lot of cuts in there.
Let's see. Yeah, I'm up. Okay. Tank Dell's number 3. Okay, so that's a no-go.
That's the first player I looked at as well.
Jordan Addison's also number 3. I think JSN's single digit. Yeah, he's number 11.
I'm picking
Keon
13th here. I'm just gonna be looking for someone with an early buy that I can get.
Keon Coleman's number 0. So we're going in the wrong direction.
I'm not even gonna bother looking.
I'm just gonna see best available once it's my pick and just
If this was like 5 years ago, it'd be fine. Before they they approved the number changes.
Exactly. That's why it's a gimmick.
I've come across to this point is Tyler Boyd.
That's the dear God. Why? What happened to wide receivers wearing the 80s? What happened to the game that I love?
Might as well just call this a tight end round.
I can't take another tight end.
Tight end round.
Romeo Dobbs is out there.
You know what? You know what I'm gonna do? This is gonna be really risky, but I'm gonna take the flyer. Yeah, I'll take the flyer on Hawkinson.
Oh, there's my first selection.
All right.
So if I put him on IR, do I have to pick up another tight end in his place?
Yes.
Okay, I can manage that.
This is pretty tough. This might be the tight end round.
I mean, so you say? I think there's some elite receivers out there.
Elite?
You're throwing the word elite around.
Yes, I can't wait to get fucking Colby Parkinson's when it comes to get to me.
Yeah, you respect him. He's unbelievable.
Wait, let me see if he's even in the 80s. Wait. It's not letting me load.
Yeah, are like the player cards not loading for anyone else, or is that just me?
For me.
At times it's super slow.
Oh, there we go.
I think picking best player, I'm going to take Dalton Schultz.
All right, Vinny.
All right. Well, once again, I get thrown into a freaking fire. Well, I think in this position, I did take a weaker tight end earlier in Chagosium, who can't have an outbreak season because, I mean, with D-Hop being gone, it's going to be Calvin Ridley and him and Tyler Boyd. I'm going to go with the guy that got 90 targets last season and Cole Kmet.
All right. So the Snap AI is kind of glitching out and giving me people that just do not wear those numbers. So I'm going to have to start looking for Bellows himself. Now, I'm looking at his team needs here. Obviously a running back, and that's not going to be solved here. So
Patterson.
He does not have a a second tight end. So I say we just go give him the best one available. So Bellows for backup tight ends, Hunter Henry.
Sorry, I'm trying to get to Hunter Henry. And there we go. All right. Snack, you're back on the clock.
Okay, well, I guess I'll go for another tight end, but at this point I just do not know who's available. So let's see. First option, Mark Andrews, is he available?
He is not.
Okay.
I can give you some names. Jawan Johnson from the Saints is the highest rated tight end that fits this, followed by Tucker Kraft and Luke Musgrave from the Packers.
Wait, who was it? The Saints player you said?
Jawan Johnson.
We'll just go with him.
All right, Jawan Johnson joins. I forgot what his Love Island or something. Hoffman, you're up.
All right, I'm going Jonnu Smith. Apparently, he's been really good.
Yeah. All right. Coach.
All right. Eric Armstead wears number 91. So, Jaguars defense.
All right. Now, I'm gonna be nice to Trop and see what his team needs are, because again, AI is not cooperating here. He needs another receiver, but I don't know if there's any that like have their
I
numbers
mean,
in the 80s.
Tyler Boyd.
So
Yeah, because he does have two tight ends already. Wait, what is Romeo Dobbs? Oh,
yeah, Romeo Dobbs is.
Romeo Dobbs. Give Chopper
87.
87. Romeo Dobbs. Give Chopper Romeo Dobbs. So that'll take us to our interim GM for Raheel. Give him another giant just for fun. Give him like the Giants third string tight end.
We need a kicker right now. I'm hoping that one of them has.
I checked. None of them do. I checked because I also need a kicker. Daniel Bellinger wears number 82.
This is a very frustrating round to come this late in the draft.
There's also never mind. Isaiah McKenzie got put on the season-ending IR today. Never mind.
I mean, this is the easiest, I think, for me.
I don't know how you're getting anything easy.
You're gonna say someone who was drafted 6 rounds ago.
I am going to give him.
Do you realize how he didn't say anything about that? So he's double checking right now.
Travis Kelce.
Give him Luke Musgrave.
All right. Luke Musgrave goes to Raheel. So Tim, you're up.
So, I think I'm gonna get creative. Oh, hold on, because
he was drafted.
Hold on, you gotta understand. I'm trying to get Luke Musgrave on the team, so I'm gonna get creative. A number higher than Trump's age. Well, defensive linemen have numbers higher than Trump's age. So what does that mean? That means that I can draft a defense. And
Yeah, Brett already
The
did
Jags
that like
defense
3
already
picks
went
ago.
this round.
Well, Tim, welcome to the club, buddy.
I'm just saying, I mean, when you look at that ADP, man, I don't think, and you look at last year's scores, I think there's going to be a team making a lot of turnovers this year and just being absolutely horrid. I'm going to go with the New England Patriots.
All right, so we go to Miniker.
Don't have a lot of options. I can't take a tight end, so I'm limited to another wide receiver. But I did find this guy named Jermaine Burton in Cincy. He's a rookie in the 3rd round of this year's draft.
Yep.
He had decent preseason, so take him.
All right, Drew.
All right, let me see real quick. I'm currently looking. All right. I'm going to take Anais Smith, another wide receiver. He's 82.
All right, I'm gonna go with the guy who asked out. Even though I don't really know what his whole quarterback situation is gonna be, just need some more receiver depth. So I'll grab a veteran in Tyler Boyd.
That's what I was gonna take.
There's also Andre Iosivas in Cincinnati.
Right.
He's a 3.
That one.
That's what I was gonna look up. Ooh. Nope.
Bro is locked in.
I'm trying to find a receiver. Cause I got 2 good tight ends I believe in. I'm not gonna get a running back. I'm not gonna get a quarterback. I don't need.
Alec, you'd know. Is Ty Montgomery still in the league? That's the only running back I can remember that wore like an 80 number.
I don't think so. Did Cordell Patterson wear 84 and he was at the Falcons?
He
Yeah,
was 84 his entire career. He actually still might be.
he's on the Steelers.
I know. Is he 84 on the Steelers? I feel like I saw like a.
He is
I
80.
feel like I saw 84.
He's 84.
Okay. Oh,
Yes,
Cordero Patterson.
Yeah, Ty Montgomery's career might be over because there's been no news on him since he got cut by the Patriots in December.
That's unfortunate. We should have him on Sports Speak. All right. I mean, Cordero Patterson seems like a. He did have that really good season 2
Ooh.
years ago.
What number is Jacob Cowing? Is he 83? That's what I'm taking. Jacob Cowing.
Who?
If you don't know him yet, you will soon.
Wide receiver, San Francisco.
Goat.
All right, so here we go. Round 14. Only 2 gimmicks left before our last round, where we'll draft the best player available unless you need a starter in that position or a backup quarterback.
Give me
This
Derrick
one-
Henry, please.
You are drafting a player from the team that you despise the most.
So think of who
What?
the team is you hate the most, and you have to pick a
Well,
player from them.
I'm
Oh
drafting.
man, I hate the Ravens so much. I actually do heavily dislike the Ravens.
I
but
really
then-
hate. I really hate the Ravens.
Now, this may luck out for. Well, I don't know who coach hates the most, but I don't know what his quarterback situation is either. But we shall see. Some people are going to get some steals here, but I know I am
Yay.
not. I'm going to get stuck with either Deuce Vaughn or Rico Dowdle for the 3rd straight year in this league.
Another wide receiver.
Just to confirm, the
Wow.
rant is to be PG-13, right?
Yeah, PG-13.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna think of a way to make it PG-13.
Wait, so what's the stipulation again?
Draft a
were-
player from a team you hate the most.
I have an issue here. I don't really hate any teams.
Okay, now you're lying.
Pick a division.
One of your
don't.
division rivals. Who's your biggest division rival?
If you can't
The
think of someone, it's got to
Saints?
be a division rival.
It's probably the
Saints, I guess?
Saints. It's probably the Saints.
All right. So T-Glass, I don't know if you're going Giants or Eagles here, but
It's Eagles.
he's-
Fuck
he
the
hates
Eagles. My mom's an Eagles fan. I hate the Eagles. I already have Saquon. And I think people keep telling me he's gonna get hurt. So I should take his backup, take the handcuff. And I feel like Kenneth Gainwell is not gonna get reps if Saquon goes down. I feel like Will Shipley will be the one to take over.
Oh my god, this team is
So
so
that's what I'm
fucking
taking.
dog shit.
all right. Well, for the 3rd consecutive year, I'm going to be drafting a Cowboys running back that's not going to get many snaps. I had Deuce Vaughn, I had Rico Dowdle, and now I'm going to have old, fat, slow Zeke.
That's RB1. What are you talking about? Not gonna
Yeah,
get
you're
many
right.
snaps?
RBs.
Oh, okay. He's not going to get any yards. All right.
There you go. There you go.
All right. So Drew is picking a New Orleans Saint, we have decided.
So what's the rule with IR?
If
There's
they're
no way you're asking that question.
You're gonna take Kendra Miller?
I'm gonna take Kendra Miller and fucking sub that motherfucker out. Fuck that dude. God damn.
what?
You can put
Whatever
him
your
on
heart
the IR,
desires.
and then you have to replace him with someone in that position.
Yeah.
I despise the Chiefs and I despise Patrick Mahomes. And considering Mahomes isn't here, I'll take the next best thing. And is a speedy rookie wide receiver, another one, Xavier Worthy.
Okay, so I am a little conflicted here because obviously I despise the Eagles. There's no doubt I'm drafting the Eagle. T-Glass drafted the other running back option, which I agree with. I think could be getting snaps, but they also did just trade for John Dotson. And I feel like he could get some meaningful catches. I mean, what? The tight end option? I don't know who Grant Calkin, whatever.
Oh, he's a legend. He's been there forever. He just usually is a blocker.
Alcantara?
Yeah, Grant
he's a
Calcaterra.
great
I
blocker.
could draft
Calculator.
But then do I really want three
He
defense?
plays a vital role in the tush push at times, by the way.
Yeah, but that's not
For what
scoring.
it's worth.
That's not scoring me points. So
He should get at least 2 fantasy points for that.
I'm gonna bank and hope that T Glass's day goes horrible, and that I picked the right running back. So I'm gonna draft Kenneth Gainwell.
All right. Raheel, I know, also hates the Eagles, so more so than the Cowboys.
He
So
can take Dotson.
I hate this
you're gonna have to
fantasy
take
football
another
draft.
Eagle. Mendes.
Is Gainwell still on the board?
No, he just went.
He
I
just went.
Kenneth Gainwell. You're gonna have to.
My bad.
It's gonna be Jahan Dotson.
Or you could draft the Eagles defense.
It's gonna be Jahan Dotson.
Oh
Wait,
wow,
Eagles
another
defense
defense.
is terrible.
Yeah, Eagles defense is indeed
Oh,
still
Jake
available.
Elliott was taken.
Yeah.
He needs a kicker bad.
That's okay. Get one in the last round potentially if you need one still.
Yeah, give me the Eagles defense.
All right. So while that's done, Tropper, I know his least favorite team is the Packers as a Bears fan. So looking at his situation here, he does not have a
QB?
backup quarterback. So he is in the
And he
situation.
already has a Packers receiver or 2 Packers receivers.
So might as well continue to add to the Packer pain, but I don't know if this is really.
Oh, 3 Packer wide receivers.
I would be really funny to give him a 4th Packer pass catcher, but
Davion Wicks?
I'm gonna give him Jordan Love. He deserves it.
Holy, this
Real
team is awful. What was he
That's
doing?
what we thought
Oh my
last
God, he
year,
has-
and then he finished in
He
third.
has 4. He has 4 Packer receivers. I keep finding more.
So,
All right, coach.
so the player I'm taking, first of all, this fan base travels to every stadium, and they're just loud and annoying, right? I've personally seen these guys in action flood MetLife Stadium, and they're nothing but a bunch of arrogant pricks.
Is it
Okay.
Steelers fans?
Then first of all, then second of all, they talk a lot of shit for a team that lost 4 Super Bowls in a row. Like, I don't care.
God.
I don't care that we
Bills.
haven't won
Oh
one
my
since
God.
1969. If the fact that you've lost 4 in a row in the 90s and you're talking all this crap is complete fallacy. So, hello, Josh Allen.
I love this round.
But they travel well. I thought he meant Steelers fans.
All right, Hoffman.
Yeah, I hate Art Modell, and he stole Cleveland. He stole the Browns from Cleveland, put him in Baltimore. But at least I get Lamar for 20 years of losing football games.
Josh Allen and Lamar going 14th round in a fantasy draft
What
back
team
to
is
back.
this?
That's absurd.
All right,
What team does Kristen hate the most? I don't even know.
Vikings. Vikings. He said that before.
Jordan Addison.
All right, Snag. Here's
Need
your
a
option.
running back. I would say Aaron Jones.
Or Ty Chandler.
Wait.
So
I
I actually missed the
got who was your
stipulation,
favorite
but
team?
based on the amount of vitriol I've been hearing, I mean, I guess it's
What?
you pick a-
It's
you
the
pick an
team.
area
It's the
from-
team that you despise the most.
but-
Tristan's
but-
a Packer fan, and he hates
so
the
he hates
Vikings the
Bi-
most.
Oh,
Yes.
I would have
Aaron
Gotta be a
Jones.
Viking.
What
I
the
would have
fuck?
thought he hate the Bears.
I would draft Aaron Jones if I were you, just because you
Aaron-
already
Yeah, I would take Jones.
Then
I miss
we'll-
Aaron Jones.
Then we'll take
That
Aaron
was in my
Jones.
damn pick.
Well, it doesn't matter. Your pick don't matter. Zoe's a Lions fan.
Okay, she hates Packers too, so I'm a Bears fan.
Aaron Jones on the Vikings.
I don't know. I would argue she hates Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers the most.
All right. Now this is an interesting one. Now Bellows also hates the Eagles. We are really on slim pickings here. So it's either Britton Covey.
It's got to be Dotson.
Oh wait, is Dotson? Wait, Dotson still hasn't been taken?
No.
Yeah, it has to be Jahan Dotson.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be Britton Covey or Kenny Pickett. All right. Yeah, give him Jahan Dotson.
Johnny Wilson's better than Britton Covey.
Yeah, but Britton Covey's cool. All right. Who's
Well,
up? Benny.
freaking shoot. I'm very upset again. I also despise Bill Mafia. But Timmy can confirm too. There's one man that I wanted to see lose the most when it came to the Super Bowl. and
He's
that is
not
Brock
Brock.
Purdy.
He is
And that
not
is
Brock.
Brock
the top.
Purdy. I absolutely despise Brock Purdy and what he's about. So
What?
and I think he's a fake quarterback.
That shocks me, honestly.
Oh,
Well, you know
wow.
what shocked me? That you said CJ Stroud's not a top 10 quarterback. So despise my absolute hate towards Brock Purdy, I will be drafting him.
This is hilarious
I'm
because
just
I
shocked
see
as a
Alec
QB.
in
I'm
pain
just
because
shocked as-
Alec is genuinely a Seahawks fan who hates the Niners, who I had an argument about Brock Purdy being good or not for 45 minutes on RSU that day.
All right.
I thought I had the
So-
clearest runway to him.
All right.
I want to assume that her biggest rival is the Packers.
It is. It is.
Oh
Now,
my
what I will want to say, this
Why
might
is
be
it-
trying to cheat the draft, is ever since Justin Tucker hit that damn long field goal against the Lions, they have been pissed ever since. And he
You're
played for the
not
Ravens.
picking. You're not picking Derrick
not pick-
Henry.
No,
You can't say
no.
that they
Stop.
haven't been pissed since then.
Stop.
No, because
Stop.
they made it to the
Like-
NFC
All right,
Championship last
All
year.
right, all right.
Pick
She's getting
Dontavion
a-
Wicks.
She's getting a Packer.
Just take Wicks, bro.
Alec, I found your best option.
Oh, wait.
Take
You
You
Wicks,
know, he
bro.
was just traded like yesterday. I don't
Malik
know if
Willis?
she'll get a quarterback. Yeah, I don't know if she'll get another quarterback. Where is he?
This is miserable.
Not a starter. He's a backup.
It don't matter. Packer uniform. That's why I was going to go with Aaron Jones. Then he stole him.
Aaron Jones is a Viking.
Yeah, he's not even on the Packers anymore.
His picture still has a Packer uniform.
You can go with AJ Dillon.
That
He's
is-
Where's Malik Willis?
Dude, how is your sound still on, Tim?
Malik Willis.
That's not my sound.
Whose sound is that?
Easy, probably.
Yeah,
Probably mine.
Oh
There you go.
my
Okay.
gosh.
I'm gonna have that song in my nightmares tonight. All right.
I know. Every time.
So Hades is finding Malik Willis, I guess.
There
and,
he is.
Great
All right.
pick.
So Alex C, now that you had Brock Purdy viciously stolen from you
I
by
actually
Jets
cannot
fan.
believe that. Yeah, Eddie can attest. We had a 45-minute debate about how I thought that Brock Purdy was bad live on the radio airwaves.
Because you told me that half the league's quarterbacks are better than Brock Purdy. You said you
I
could
did.
pick-
I
you
stand
said
by
you could
that.
name
Pretty sure
15
T-Boz has said the
quarterbacks that were
same
better than
thing.
Brock Purdy, and you couldn't
I
even get
s-
through 10. All right.
No,
anyway.
I still
can
stand
get
by
through-
that take.
I can get through at least 12.
Okay, well, I can't really take another quarterback
You
because
could. You told
Stafford's
me
already
you told me Derek Carr was better than Brock Purdy, so you could take Derek Carr.
but I don't hate Derek Carr. He's just
Their
indifferent.
car is
Okay.
not better than Brock Purdy.
I guess I have to take a kicker now because I still don't have a kicker. I guess I'll take Jake Moody. I don't know. He has my double hatred because he went to Michigan, so I guess that counts too. And he missed 2 field goals against Rutgers, so I'll take Jake Moody.
All right, that means we are up to the final gimmick. Again, the last round will be best available, but if you are missing a backup quarterback or are down a starter at another position, you can take them there. Otherwise, it's best available. But the last gimmick of the draft, Tim, what is it?
It is actually a normal draft. I spun on nothing. So this is a normal pick. Pick who you want.
Oh,
Are
no.
you fucking kidding me?
Uh,
Are you kidding me?
Derek
Nah,
Henry,
I'm about to
welcome.
leave. Y'all can pick for me, bro.
Derek Henry, welcome to the squad.
Dude, I was like, oh, it's fine. The normal round. I'll get everybody that I need because I have the 3rd pick. Nah.
Dang, Dell.
It's funny. I was gonna try to game the system to get Derrick Henry anyways. I was gonna take Elijah Mitchell since he's on seasoning IR and then immediately dump him for Derrick Henry. But I realized that plan was flawed because Henry was probably gonna get picked by the end of the draft.
All right.
Yeah.
So
Are we going to switch round 16?
I do need
No,
Oh,
I do need a running back. And
the fun is
comparing
over.
the two,
Time to lock in.
Najee had the yards and the touchdown. So we're going Najee Germany, baby.
Najee Germany is crazy.
Okay. That's insane.
But he's forcing my hand. I gotta change my team name now.
All right, so Bellows. Let's see. What is Bellows? Oh, Bellows still needs a second running back. so he's gonna have to get one here. He also needs a backup
Warren?
QB. So
Jalen Warren.
yeah, he's gonna get the best available. So give him Jalen Warren, Tim. All right, Riley. Now Tristan. Let's see what Tristan's team is looking like. Well, he's got Bryce Young and Aaron Rodgers. That's a very potentially problematic pairing of quarterbacks. He could use another running back. He could use another receiver. Actually, no, he's got enough running backs probably. Could use another receiver. JSN. Tim was talking
recording
about
has
drafting
stopped.
JSN like 11 rounds ago.
The recording has stopped, by the way.
Yeah, I realized I didn't need that. I don't know why I've had it going for hours because we've had the live stream going the whole time. So anyway, Riley, you could get JSN. Let me share my screen.
Oh, I already drafted him. I'm sorry. I thought that's what you assumed. I'll undraft him.
Well, but Riley, if you want JSN, you can take him. I don't think you even know who JSN is.
No, I don't.
He's good.
He's
I
pretty
would take
solid.
him.
He's the best player on the board.
Then we'll take them. Yeah, keep him.
All right.
Keep
Simple
Hyman.
enough. Hoffman.
I'm just going BPA.
All right. Coach.
I have one quick question. So, say I don't have a backup tight end. Like, is that a stipulation next round as well?
No. I'll allow tight end just because you kind of need to on the roster, and it's the same thing for backup quarterback. So yeah, don't have two tight ends.
So round 16, I could pick a tight end.
Yeah, you could if you don't have a backup quarterback or tight end or a starter in a position. That's what
Okay. Then in that case, I'm injury stashing Nick Chubb.
That's a great pick. I did that in one of my other leagues in like the 12th round.
All right, so Tropper, let me see what his situation is right now. I know he's got 3 defenses, partially my fault. He has a backup quarterback. He does not have a kicker, which he can solve next round. He only has 2 running backs, so he has to take a running back here. Jack Charbonnet, Ty Chandler. I'll just give him best available to be fair. So give him Zach Charbonnet. All right. Let's go to our interim GM, who, by the way, has done an excellent job getting our stream up and drafting for 2 teams tonight. Shout out James Mendez. With Raheel. Give me your pick for Raheel. If I hear that sound one more time, I'm gonna lose my mind. All right.
It's every time Tim unpauses the draft.
Bum, 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 bum.
You're gonna hear it one more time when I get up.
I'm gonna hear it like 10 more
Turn
times.
It's off. I'm losing my mind.
I thought
We've
you
been
already
drafting
lost
for
it, like,
4
6
hours. Oh my
ago.
3.5.
4?
3.5.
This took like almost, I think this took over 4 hours last year.
Because we
No,
had the
it's
round last year where you had the person before you pick, and that took like 45 minutes.
Yeah.
All right. Where are we going here with Raheel? I say you get him another giant. Ideally, someone who's not going to play much.
He needs a running back. He's got 2.
Yeah,
He has
needs
2 running backs.
You know what? I'll share my screen for the duration so the viewers at home can see the rosters of the people we're drafting. What's Raheel's team called?
Samaji Piran got
Rahil's
cut,
team?
so
I think it's
It
called
might be called
Rahil's
Rahil's
team.
team.
Oh,
It might be called
that's
Rahil's
an
team.
easy one.
I say Trey Benson.
All right. I can't believe Tommy DeVito and Daniel Jones is his quarterback room.
Wait.
Is it Kyler?
No. I
Oh,
cannot
yeah, you're right.
believe
You're right.
that
You're
is
right. You're right.
6 wide receivers.
Trey Benson. Okay,
All right, Tim.
I'm on the clock and
Yes, you are.
draft. Oh wait. Shit.
Tim, I will say you have a very, very solid team that doesn't have many, besides the Granson guy, it's like all normal picks.
and 2 defenses.
I feel
Well,
like
yeah, but
Sorry, you're gonna hear the noise in 3, 2.
Yeah.
Turn
Let's
it up.
go, yes.
All right.
I'm drafting Coleman because I feel like I can get my backup tight end next
Nah, I was going to take. Damn. Take another rookie.
All right. Tim's team continues to look pretty good. Miniker is up.
I've already taken so many wide receivers. Another one wouldn't hurt, right?
I guess.
I'm gonna take a rookie, Xavier Leggett, whatever.
Leggett.
Leggett.
Yep. Drew, how about you? I've heard you being very frustrated about your team.
Shambles.
I don't know, man. There's no saving this
Yeah,
joint,
that running back group.
brother. I need more than a running back. I need a miracle.
Your running
Drew
back
just
room is
sounds
realistic.
demoralized.
You got a
You gotta
starter
get-
and a backup.
You gotta get to trade, man.
Um, what is even left? I'll take Noah
Not good.
Fant.
All right, I'm up. Now I got to check something with the super team for a second. So he's already got Holmes and Dak. So
Oh, it don't matter.
Who's the super team?
T-Glass because he got
T-Glass
Mahomes
is going
Kelsey
to win it all.
back-to-back
It
picks.
does not even matter.
Okay.
We've already
Me?
lost.
Yes. All right.
My
Now
team's okay.
Here's the deal for me. I need a backup quarterback. I think I'm going to save it because I know T-Glass has 2 picks and he already has 2 quarterbacks. So here's the deal with my roster. I got 2 tight ends. Do I want another receiver or do I want another running back? Now, I do have 5 running backs, so I think I'm going to have to go receiver here. Jacoby Myers, I've had a love-hate relationship with throughout my time playing fantasy football. Gabe Davis has absolutely screwed me in this league before, and I'm not going with him. Darnell Mooney has screwed me in another league, and I'm not doing that. Alec, you're the resident Seahawk. Is Tyler Lockett hurt?
I mean, I don't think it's anything serious other than just him being as banged up as he usually is.
Is he still good?
Yeah, he's not going to get you any yak yardage, but he'll get open.
Okay.
And as long as the offensive line is a complete turnstile like it was last year, the passing game will be good.
All right. And I mean, I need another veteran presence in the locker room anyway, and I don't trust Jacoby Myers. So I'll go with Tyler Lockett as my last position player, I guess.
So, T-Glass, before you go, I feel bad you were in this scenario last year. And I'm going to let everybody know right now, this was not a free round. So, whatever you
picked yet.
Do not draft I'm telling you, do not draft a kicker. That is all
I'm not
telling you.
drafting a kicker. I have that for the last round. You shouldn't have told me anything.
I'm giving you a heads up. I'm going to be fair to you because last year did not turn out well. That's all I'm telling you.
Oh, well, somebody's getting Nick Chubb from me. Damn it.
Well, now I'm terrified. I'm just gonna stick with what I was gonna do. I have injury-prone running backs of Saquon and Mostert. I already have Saquon's backup, so I'm gonna take Jalen Wright here. We'll see if he's on my team by the end of the night.
So it was the sign and trade round. Every person selected is going to be traded to another team. Those trades are not there yet. I'm going to randomly select them after the draft. So
That
you do
sucks.
Okay.
later.
I can't believe I'm losing Derrick Henry. I was so excited to have
However-
him.
Oh my
I
God!
would
Please
be-
give me
Please,
Derrick
please
Henry.
be Alec and me.
I
Please
would
be
be
Alec
Derrick
and me.
If I
God.
get Derrick Henry,
All be Alec
I'll-
and me. Please.
I
I
want
was
Any-
about to say the Chubb
That's a
lottery. Holy
huge
shit, it's
thing.
the
The
Henry lottery.
The vibes
want
are
the
Henry
honestly.
lottery.
Dell
I would
too.
be.
What the
I,
fuck?
I
I would be
wanted-
fine with getting Chubb, honestly.
I wanted to give you the champion's advantage to let you know.
Can I
Do
just
not
have Alex since he's finally getting Chubb?
all I'm telling you.
I mean, who got Tank Dell? Tank Dell wouldn't be that bad.
Dell. Oh
No,
my
we did.
God! Yeah, the early of this round was actually not bad.
So we have survived 15 rounds. We have last round is the best player available, or if you don't have a backup, you get your backup quarterback, you get your backup tight ends.
Q.
I'm gonna take a kicker because that's what I need. I'm gonna take my boy Dicker the kicker, hook and horns.
Let's go. Good way to kick off the final round. So that's since we're ending the stream soon, so we can end it right after the draft. Here's a look at T Glass's team. Looks pretty solid. He got Kelsey and Mahomes. He got Saquon. For me, I kind of got screwed getting stuck with Raheem Blackshear because of when I was picking in the Rutgers, school you root for around. I have Justin Herbert as my quarterback. I've been waiting for an opportunity to grab a backup quarterback, so now I can take that. And my options are all problematic. I really don't want Deshaun Watson. I feel like somehow Baker Mayfield has the fewest red flags of anybody here because he does have weapons. He did look good in the second half of last season to lead the Bucs to the playoffs. He obviously looked very good against the Eagles in that playoff game last year. Below him are a bunch of guys that I can't guarantee are going to be starters for the full season. The only two that I trust are going to be starters if they're healthy for the full season that are left are Deshaun and Baker, and I'm not drafting Massage Man, so give me Baker Mayfield.
To cap off what might be the worst draft I've ever had in my entire lifetime, I'm going to pick Antonio Gibson here. I need another running back.
I don't think that's a terrible team. You did get Young Ho and Devontae.
I have 6 wide
AJ,
receivers.
George Pickens. Well, that's what trades are
You
for.
could end up getting Derrick Henry. You
Oh,
don't know.
Or I could get another receiver.
That could happen. That could very much happen.
Final pick of the draft for me.
Is this where the
I need a
meltdowns come in?
backup. Need a backup.
I lost my marbles.
I'm gonna take the good old rookie over in Denver. Putting my chips in with Bo Nix.
That's a
He's
risk.
gonna
but
suck, and Zach Wilson's gonna be starting by week 5. I already know it.
Okay. So I don't need any more receivers, right? I'm
Take another
obviously
one. You won't.
Keon Coleman,
You won't.
whoever gets him. But
Well, you only have 4 receivers, Tim.
Want to trade?
Well, you could have more from. Oh wait, no, Keon Coleman's the one you just drafted, so you can end up with only 3 receivers. I'm not
trade?
trying to help you. I'm just saying you only got Olave, Diggs, Ayuk, and Coleman, who's now up for grabs. So,
oh, that's a good point. I was gonna draft the backup tight end. I was gonna go get Kate Otten, but unfortunately, the best.
you have 2 tight ends. You have Granson, who you're stuck with until
Oh yeah,
week
I get
14.
it. I don't even know who he is.
You don't?
W.
You should.
I'm so drafted
He's
Jacoby.
probably Mo Alley Cox's backup.
Well, Jacoby Myers, welcome to my team, I guess. I don't have a choice.
All right, Mendez, your final pick for Raheel, who actually this has to be a kicker. So,
Try and be fair, Brandon.
all right, simple enough. Now, Tropper's final pick. Now I can't see who's still available. Oh, he needs a kicker. Who's the best kicker, Tim?
The best.
Daniel Carlson.
Zerline.
Hold on.
Greg the Leg.
Just giving him the best
Daniel
rated
Carlson.
kicker. It's Greg the Leg, right?
Greg the Leg.
Hold on.
It's Zerline. All right, give him Zerline.
Ugh.
Okay.
Tropper's team has like no aura, but it could still somehow be good.
His team is better than mine, man.
All right. It's time. It's time for Kate Otten to join the team that surprisingly I didn't get like too many. I don't think I got really any like no name guys that I'm stuck with.
Yeah, it's not a terrible team.
So
Pretty solid. All right, Hoffman, your final pick.
Need a kicker. So, Matt Gay.
Nice. Tristan, Riley, you have done such a good job tonight, not knowing anything about football, powering through here. Let's see, is there anything he lacks? He has 2 quarterbacks, he has 2 tight ends, he has all the starters, so you can kind of just go wherever. But I can't see the players, so someone else is gonna have to help him out.
Well, the best overall available player is Hollywood Brown.
Oh, yeah, because he doesn't, so he has to do that. So,
I'll take him.
all right, Hollywood Brown.
Unfortunately,
Now,
so number-
Bellows. Does Bellows have a backup quarterback? He does not. What are the options here, Tim?
Sean Watson.
All right. Well, he's the only. Like I said, he's the only one I know if healthy is going to keep starting. So give him masseuse.
Alright, so I have a question. So what the fuck's going on with the last round about
right.
signing trade?
Okay. Yeah, it's now you have everything you need, so you're just taking the best available player. So you
Yeah,
don't
no,
have
no,
a
no, no,
choice.
I get that.
He's talking about round 15.
Yeah,
Round
so
15.
yeah.
Whoever you drafted, you're going to be paired with someone else randomly. We're going to random generate that at the end of the stream, and you're going to have to trade that player to them and get their pick back. So
Oh,
say
Jesus, Mary and
you get paired
Joseph.
with Tim, you got Keon Coleman, and you have to send who you pick to Tim.
Najee Harris.
Yeah, it would be
My
a Keon
God.
Coleman for Najee Harris swap. But here you got to take best available.
So if that's the case, then I might need the running back. If I don't keep him, I'm not gonna lie to you. Let's see.
You're gonna lose your player no matter what.
Yeah, but I have the chance of getting a running back. So what I'm saying is I have the chance of
Yep,
losing a running
you had
back.
You had three.
You
that's
have
on your-
three. You have three. So
Yeah,
by
but
our
two at the
rules,
same bye week. So I mean, theoretically, I might need it.
You could always pick someone up.
yeah, you when it's
yeah.
bye week, you can drop your player.
Oh
and
well,
nobody can
guess
pick them
what?
up.
Guess
Yeah.
who's the best available?
It all works out at the end of the day. All right. The final pick for our interim GM doing double duty. It looks like Zoe has everything she needs, so it's best available.
I have to do best available?
Yep.
What do you mean?
That's how it works. This is the last round.
I thought I was looking at a running back.
You have
No,
McCall-
that's
Darnell
not how it
Mooney.
works.
She's got three.
She's got three. Trust me, I would have drafted Kate Otten if that was the case. But I had two tight ends.
So
He glasses
Darnold-
up.
Oh
you-
my. Oh.
No, I'm playing Minesweeper.
You just forgot about Tim wanting Kate Otten. All right. So Darnell Mooney, and now finally Alex C with the final pick. Do you still need a quarterback?
I do still need a quarterback. I am going to take a flyer on a player who's going to play in a very pass-heavy system with a lot of good weapons. Give me
No,
Sam
I'm just
Darnold
kidding.
to close the draft.
All right, so that is our draft. Everybody has seen their teams. Before we go, I am going to random generate the pairings
Come on,
for
Alec. Come
this
on, Alec.
round 15.
Come on,
So again,
give me Alex.
whoever has Tank Dell, I'll take them.
so what I'm going to do,
Zoe?
I'm going to put everybody in the order that they picked. So we'll go Alec, Zoe, Vinny, Bellows, Tristan, Hoffman,
Me.
Coach, Trop, Raheel, Tim, Drew, Miniker, Eddie, T-Glass. So when I hit this, it's going to be like the first and second person they're trading with each other. Third and fourth, fifth and sixth on the way down. So here we go. I'm only doing it once. Boom. So
Okay,
Raheel,
let me take a picture of that.
Raheel will be swapping
got
his pick
T-Glass.
with Bellows.
Shit!
Drew will be
Swapping with
swapping
T-Glass,
his
what did
pick
you
with
take?
T-Glass.
A running back.
Vinny's with
I'll be
Brett.
swapping with Vinny.
Me and Hoffman, Tristan and Alex C, Tim and Tropper, and Miniker and Zoe. Hoffman,
Wait, did Zoe get Tank Dell?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, that's pretty good. But
Hoffman, who
Who
did
did
I have
you
like
Tristan
take?
20
get?
wide
Vinny,
receivers.
who'd
so
you
it doesn't
take?
matter.
Tristan got JSN, so I'm not actually not mad at that.
Nick, for which team name is yours?
I can't say that on stream.
Yeah.
Is it the one with Paris?
Yeah.
Okay. Who did you sign?
Who did you
Leggett?
Xavier Leggett.
Wait,
Vinny, who'd you take?
Hoffman, who was your pick that round? Jordan Addison?
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, who was my pick that round?
Uh,
Tyler Lockett. All right. I
Is it
think
Najee Harris?
that's kind of a I don't know. I don't
I'll
really
take
think
I
that makes a
sent the
difference either
trade,
way.
Drew.
Wait,
All right,
Vinny,
figure
did you,
out how
you
to
took
set
Najee
that.
Harris, right?
I think he left.
Yes, Vinny took Najee Harris.
He took Najee? All right.
Yes.
So I believe I'm
Big
trading.
shock. Big shock. I'm
Tristan-
projected first.
Tristan took JSN
Yeah, I would
in
be
that
very
round, right?
scared if you were.
Yeah,
Also,
SVP trade proposal.
do not look at the schedule. I'm about to randomly generate it, and then you'll see your schedule for the season.
And again, we will keep you updated on the show throughout the season about where everything's going. Me and Tim will complain. Next week, we will do episode 186. We will be going through the Eagles schedule and we'll be previewing the full NFL season. So you can stay tuned for that. Follow us on the socials at Sports Speak Live. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks to everybody who tuned in. Mendez, you can kill the stream here. But for Tim Moore, the whole gang, Eddie Kalegi here with you, Sports Speak Live, our third annual fantasy football gimmick draft. Glad everybody enjoyed. I certainly enjoyed my mayo and my Braves hat and everything else. So until next time, we'll see you guys next week.